and welcome in to another MCPSSTV high school football game of the week. Number 2 Vigor taking on Blount in the Battle of Pritchard. We got a great game here tonight. Taylor Tanner here along with Victor, Lockett Man, and Vic. We're going to have a great game, aren't we?
I'm excited. I mean, it's the Battle of Pritchard, coincidentally in Mobile, but it's still going to be about the field and what the players do on the field.
Right, and hey, we had back-to-back games. Last night was great. Tonight, hopefully we're going to have an even better game tonight, huh?
I think it's going to be some fireworks. I mean, look at these guys. They're ready to go, so we're going to have some football, and it is going to be a fun night of it.
Right, we got the coin toss underway here. Of course, two very, very different teams. Vigor, very, very veteran heavy. Got a lot of big-time commits on their team, a lot of SEC talent, and then Blount, a very, very young team.
Very young team, and starting out with a new coach, Gus Smith, the Gus Smith era.
You want football. Which road do you like to defend? You want to just step over that white? Step over that blue?
All right, and there you got coin toss underway. It's looking like Blount's going to receive the kickoff to start the game. And we're going to send it right down to Kimberly Dunn on the sideline. Take it away, Kimberly.
We are here for week 1, night 2 for another amazing night of football, and we are going to look at tonight's weather. We'll be starting out the game tonight a little bit warmer than we were last night, but humidity is a little bit less than it was last night at Wells. So far, I don't see any clouds in the sky, so hopefully rain will not be a factor, and we can look forward to some good football.
Good football we're going to have, man, and you know, last night we got a little bit of rain last night, but tonight there ain't a cloud in sight, huh?
Yeah, it looks nice, and we're going to stick with Kimberly's prediction. She's got a phone call up there to the mighty God, and I guess he said, hey, I'm going to let the clouds stay party tonight.
Right, and as the sun's setting right now in Mobile, we got the beautiful skyline out in the distance. We're up in a press box tonight. How about that?
Oh, I love it. Hey, air-conditioned environment. I'm too old and fat to play now, so I like the friendly confines of the press box.
Right, and we see both teams coming out. It's a packed house here at Ladd-Peebles Stadium. This is a huge stadium. We got a lot of people here.
Yeah, this game's always going to be well attended. 2 proud programs, and as I was saying, starting over with Blount with the new era, and Gus Smith brings a lot of hope, optimism, and expectations, and of course, anticipation of good football at Blount High School. Vigor on the other side, like you say, a veteran team. They also was in the championship run last year, so the expectations always run high for that school. It's always been called the University of Pritchard when I was growing up, and they like to live up to that expectation and that anticipation over there at that school.
Right, and Vigor made it all the way to state last year just to get beat 25-0. They got shut out in state, and you know these kids are hungry for another win, another run at state, and hopefully to win a state championship this year.
Yeah, they're not forgetting that. They want to get that taste out of their mouth, and Coach Renardo Jackson, as we spoke to him pre-game, he's expecting to get that taste out of their mouths. First game tonight, probably starting out with the first play. They want to have success with the football, whether it's offensively or defensively.
Right, and there's been a lot of great games here in the Battle of Pritchard. Of course, Vigor leads the series, but Blount, they've had some big-time wins. This game has reminded me of the game back in 1992. Vigor was ranked number 1 in Class 6A back then, and Blount hasn't beaten them 12 times previous to that. Come 1992, Blount comes to Vigor, beats them 7-0 upset in front of 11,000 fans. So, hey, Blount's looking to make an upset here today, and hopefully they can get it done.
Yeah, this is the 55th time that these two teams have met, and like you said, Vigor is leading the series 40-14, but it's first started in 1971, the year I was born, so ever since then, these two teams have been going at it, putting on a good show, but Vigor has the edge on them right now by a wide margin.
By a wide margin, and I'm sure Blount hates to see that. Vigor with that big win in the win column so far this season, and we'll see if Blount's got some fire in them. Their offense is going to come out and take the ball to start. Kickoff is underway. Ball's up, and they're going to take it out. Got some nice blocks, but Vigor all over them at about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, ball them up right there. Special teams, are we going to see them be special tonight?
We'll see. Yes, last night we saw a lot of special teams plays. We saw a lot of guys who probably aren't starters on the offensive or defensive side of the teams, but are special team starters, and they made some big plays last night.
Yeah, they talk about it being the third phase of the game, but sometimes it can be an impact and turn into the first phase of the game. So special teams, I always like to say, being special, and they are special. Things can happen in a quick, fast, and a hurry on special teams. So you got to do your job when you're out there playing special teams. You can't be lollygagging and taking it for granted.
Oh, yeah, and this Blount offense about to go underway. There's some good young talent, a good veteran offensive line, too. They got a really nice offensive tackle, Tristan Harden Roberts. If you're wondering who he is, just look down on the offensive line. The biggest, tallest guy on that offensive line for Blount, that's Tristan. He's a West Virginia commit, so that kid can play. He's a real nice athlete. He's a stud on the offensive line. So quarterback's got some good protection, and this young quarterback, Jaden Mills. He's a sophomore. He started as a freshman last year. So let's see what he's got here tonight.
Nice to have a few reps under the freshman's belt before he comes out here as a sophomore.
Here we go. And first play, it's an I form. It's going to be a pitch out. And, man, that Vigor defense all over him. The energy's already high here in Live People Stadium after that big-time hit.
Yeah, that's Isaac McNeil coming on up there, 6'3", 215 pounds. He just read the play and came right on through the alley there and made a tackle.
And this Vigor defense got a lot of names on them, as you mentioned, Isaac McNeil. He's an Auburn commit. A DB, Miguel Wilson. He's a Kentucky commit. And this defense has a lot of dogs on this team, and it's going to be a very defensive game here for Vigor. We'll see if Blount's offense can take it here on 2nd and long.
Like they beefed up, but first game jitters there. We got a big man moving. It's going to set them back on the extra 5.
There we go. We got that jump up front, and we talked to Coach Gus Smith, and he said, hey, this is going to be a very old-school offense. It's going to be a 1950s offense. They're going to be running that ball, and we saw them lined up very heavy right there. And they jumped, but hey, if they can get it under control, pound that football, hopefully your offensive line is better than their defensive line.
Yeah, we're going to find out tonight. It looks like he says he's going to play some mano, 5 yards in a cloud of dirt on this artificial turf, but we'll see. I just should say 5 yards and tire recycled parts flying up.
And there we go. We see the hard hit and trench battle, and Vigor won that trench battle right there.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough sledding against this Vigor defense. As you said, they've got quite a few good players on that side of the football. A lot of SEC commits, and they are up to the task.
Yeah, Blount's offense has a hard uphill challenge here tonight in Lad People Stadium in front of a bunch of fans on both sides of the ball. Vigor brought their guys, and Blount, of course, always bringing their guys.
Absolutely. These two proud schools, they're going to carry their fans with them, especially for this game.
And looking to throw, and he's just going to get clobbered up down there in the backfield.
Yeah, and that's your guy, Javarius Guerra. He is also an SEC commit, getting in there on the blitz, number 0, just facing him up, making a tackle for a loss.
Yep, making the tackle for the loss right there. Big-time play by this defense, and we're going to see what Vigor's offense is looking like as Blount's going to punt it away to him.
Special teams, you got to take care of your business. And I don't know if the punter knew they were punting. So he's a late attendee on the punt team.
Oh, yeah, he's running out there, hopefully before the play clock at 5, 3, 2, 1. Get the snap off. There we go. And that's a nice-looking punt. Look at there. That's a beautiful punt.
Absolutely.
To the 40.
Now
He's going to take
cover.
off. Cut inside. Look at there. He's going to reverse field. Nope, he's going back up. And a flag thrown. Man, we've already seen 2 flags so far. We've only been playing for about 5 minutes.
Well, you know, Ron Coleman, he's the white hat out there, and his staff is going to be pretty tight, I can tell you that. And they're going to be buttoned up. He does a good job calling football games, and his staff is going to follow suit behind him because he is a button-down type of guy.
There we go. We were speaking earlier, and they didn't have pylons out there on the field. And he said, hey, we better get pylons out there. Huh?
Right, right. We were not going to start this football game if they didn't get some pylons out there.
And we're taking a look at Vigor's offense out here. Vigor's going to have a very, very good offense. A nice wide receiver, Zai Wilson. He's an Arkansas State commit. This Vigor team has a bunch of offensive talented players. Of course, the quarterback, Anthony Gill, the junior, he was letting it fly during warm-ups I saw earlier. I got here a little bit earlier than everybody else. They were in their warm-up clothes, and he was slinging that ball about 40 to 50 yards just warming up. So this QB can throw a little bit.
Yeah, now he got up front. What's that, Gabe Brown? He got a lot of interest as well, so he's going to need to give him some protection. Let's see if we can see the penalty here on the special teams play. Punt return. Didn't see much there.
Yeah, I didn't see much. Just looked like some football, but maybe a little bit of extracurricular right there. Vigor's going to get the ball on offense about at their own 35-yard line. And they have a way more spread offense, way more multiple offense. Going to break a tackle right there, getting it up to about the 39-yard line, 38.
Still good defense, maybe a 1-yard gain. Getting back there in the backfield kind of threw him off just a little bit, so slowed him down so his comrades can get there and make the tackle.
All right, that was number 1, the running back, Demetrius Johnson, a junior. They got a lot of plans for that young kid out there. Hopefully he can make some plays. He broke a tackle there, got a good little 3-yard gain for this Vigor team. It's going to be another run. There's an opening. He's got room. One guy to make miss, and Blount's able to get bodies there to bring him down. He has some green grass, able to get a little bit of an extra burst, and he could have been gone.
Yeah, he sure did. He used his blocks very well, and they took care of him right there, getting him around that corner. And he took that alley right on through there.
A great run right there by the young guy, Demetrius Johnson, number 1, the running back for this Vigor team. They're gonna be showing a lot of different looks on offense, a very multiple style offense. So expect to see a lot of heavy formations, a lot of out wide formations, and a lot of just smash mouth running. As you see, they got 2 tight ends out there right now.
Yeah, they are angled to run the football here.
And there you go. He's going to run it. He's got big boys in front of him, but Blount's going to be all there. Blount's defense not looking too bad early on.
No, they're swarming like they should be. They're reading their keys and getting out there. Not letting Vigor get the leverage on them out there with that run play.
Right, and Blount's got some pretty decent guys on the defense. They got 2 really good defensive backs. DeAndre White, he had 38 tackles, 1 interception, and 2 pass breakups last season. And then Tyler Bush, one of the fastest players on this team. He's a track star at Blount. And this defense, they got some pretty good athletes out there.
They're going to need him. All hands on deck tonight.
There we go. Gets a real loaded Vigor offense. They're going to pass right here. Throwing to the out, and that ball was just underthrown. It's not going to get there.
Yeah, that was a tough pass to throw it there, even though it was in the middle of the field. But we got 2 flags here at the bottom of the screen. I think a little extra after the play. I don't know who's the infraction on, whether it's Vigor or Blount, but 2 flags over there after the play was over.
2 flags out there. That throw just didn't have enough juice on it for the young QB, Anthony Gill Jr. here for Vigor. And you can hear through the mics, this is band for Blount right in front of us. They're moving.
And that's going to be all night long. So did they decide to pick up the flag?
It's looking like it's going to be about 2nd and medium for Vigor right here.
Okay. I think Ron's calling here. Got a personal foul against Blount, so they're going to move the chains, and they're going to help Vigor. And they'll take that.
These refs helping Vigor. Vigor's going to take that. Vigor and head coach Renardo Jackson, man, Vigor, we mentioned earlier on, they went all the way to the state championship just to lose, just to put up 0 points in the state championship. So this season, these kids are out for vengeance.
Yeah, that's not the way they wanted to end the season, so I'm certain they got that in their minds.
Young QB dropping back. He's got a man wide open. Easy money right there. That's slim pickings for that wide receiver.
Yeah, he just ran that post, but we do have a flag. Not certain if this is going to stand, but he ran that post right there and just got behind the safety. And nice pass. Coleman looks like he's waving him back. He's got a hold against Vigor.
And those holds will kill you here in big-time games, especially taking away a big, explosive touchdown. A hold-in is going to negate that.
Yeah, you don't want your splash play to have an infraction on it to bring a touchdown back, but that's exactly what happened.
Right, and keep an eye out for that wide receiver who caught that touchdown that's being called back. That's number 6, Zai Wilson. He's a speed demon out there, and he's got some wheels on him.
Yeah, Arkansas State commit, I think, and they're going to be happy to have him.
They sure are, and it's going to be 1st and long right here for Vigor.
Yeah, they put themselves in a little bit of a hole there. It's going to be First and Virginia Street.
Let's see if Vigor can get out of this hole right here. It's looking like they're going to go wide right here, pass it right here.
Spread them out.
Going to throw it right inside the zone. Find your zone, sit down, make a throw. That's a smart throw by the QB.
Yeah, he's managing this offense and engineering it well thus far. Catch the guy underneath, even though you look like you're going to spread him out again and run some streaks, but catch the guy up underneath to kind of get almost all of the yardage back that you lost.
Right, indeed. And take what the defense gives you.
That's a good motto.
QB Anthony Gill sure took that. It's going to be about 2nd and 11 right now. Another pass underway. Throwing it inside the zone again. Again, just a little sit down right there for the receiver. And QB's going to see that one all day.
Yeah, underneath. Stay right there in the middle of the defense. If they're going to give you that little space, take it. And I'm sure Coach Jackson would be okay if they at least came out of here with 3 points.
At least 3 is going to be about 3rd and about 7 out there for this Vigor team. It's looking like they're going wide again, going to throw it right here.
Spread them out.
No, there we go. A little slant ball, nice catch, able to lower his shoulder and get some extra yards right there.
Yeah, that's a nice job by that young man to concentrate on that football because it was a little bit behind him there, but he was able to get it off and no problem.
Right, number 9, Jai Brown. That was a nice catch, a nice read by the QB as well. Anthony Gill making a good throw to number 9, Brown.
And he getting the most out of the play by twirling back and forth. And we maybe can go back and look at that and see the good play by him.
All right, we're going to send it down to you, Kimberly Dunn. Take it away, Kimberly.
I'm here with Principal Woods, the principal for Blount High School. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. It's the Battle of Pritchard. You got
That's right. That's right. What do games like this that are so big to these communities mean for the schools?
Hey, this is huge for both student bodies. It's huge for both schools and the whole community. So everybody here, 2 schools in Pritchard, tonight we get it on.
That's right. And we can't talk about these games without talking about the incredible things going on at Blount High School. So can you share with us a little bit about some of your signature academies?
We don't have enough time for me to share everything, but listen, just short of 1,100 kids, great atmosphere, college and career ready kids, 93% graduation rate, 94% college and career ready. A report card that's gone up every year for the last 4 years and will go up again. I'm counting on it right now. And a bunch of great teachers that love kids.
And if parents want to learn more about Blount, they're looking to the future about sending their kids there next year, where can they go to get that information?
Well, you can always go to the website. You can go to www.blount.com, or you can go to MCPSS.com and you can pull up our website. You can find out all you want, but the better thing to do would be come visit the school. Let's give you a tour, and let's show you how to make sure that your child is college and career ready when they graduate.
That's right. Amazing thing happening on the field and amazing things happening in the classroom. And we look forward to seeing what Blount's able to do tonight.
Well, look, we're in a tough one. You know, but we don't have any pressure on us. We're ready. We came here to win. So, look, tonight some team from Pritchard's going to win.
That's right. Best of luck to you. Back to you guys.
All right, we'd like to see Jerome Woods there, good friend of mine, a college opponent, Tulane versus Alabama, and he was a Murphy grad. We're very, very fortunate to have him in Mobile, Alabama as one of the administrators. We were lucky to get him back out of New Orleans because he was really doing some great things over there as an administrator, but Blount is very, very blessed to have a gentleman like Jerome Woods, who I've known almost half of my life.
Look at there, and great things going on at Blount. Great things going on at Vigor as well. And today's game is brought to you by Bishop State. Discover your potential at Bishop State Community College. With affordable tuition and flexible classes, your career starts here. Enroll today at bishop.edu and make your Bishop statement.
So it looks like Blount wanted to take a timeout here. Is this Blount or Vigor on this timeout? I think it was Blount, and they want to make sure they get their defense just right here on this play to see if they can hold these Wolves out of the end zone here early.
Right, we got under 6 minutes to go in quarter number 1. And Blount's defense trying to get together, trying to find something going here on the defensive side of the ball. Vigor's been slowly but surely pushing downfield And this Vigor offense is no joke. We've seen some explosive plays. We've seen some explosive plays called back. As you can see the moon in the distance right there. What a shot by our camera crew. Zooming back out, nice skyline in Mobile. The sun's setting. It's about to get dark out here. And these lights up in Lad People Stadium, they're shining bright.
Absolutely.
So once that sun comes down, we're going to have a bright atmosphere out on the field.
Yeah, this drive started on the 35, number 7 play. Quarterback's been 4 or 5 for 32 yards.
QB's playing good ball. It's going to be another run out here. Flag on the field. See what the flag's going to be.
Yeah, that pass was just a bit behind the receiver. He couldn't collect it.
Usually when you see a flag in the backfield, it's got to be holding.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't do that. That's 2 times Vigor has shot themselves in the foot. I guess that was Garrett playing a little bit of offense. Number 0. Yeah, showing off his skills.
Yeah, but that's
can he
push
play
him.
Defense? He can play some offense.
Yep. It's going to push Vigor all the way back to about the 18-yard line. Oh, excuse me. Looks like they're keeping the ball at about the 12.
Both teams making substitutions, kind of trying to do things man for man. Keep the matchups correct.
And here we go. Vigor in the red zone. It's going to be first down here. Play clock running down. 3, 2. Got to get the ball off. 1, 0. We gonna get a flag or are we gonna get a timeout?
I think they got the timeout. Yeah, I saw Coach Jackson running out there very late. You know, it's still the first game for these coaches as well. You know, they trying to get the right play in, and they didn't get the right play in and tried to get it in there late, but had to burn another timeout.
All right, we got 0-0 here at Lad People Stadium. We'll catch you after break right here on MCPSS TV's Game of the Week.
Ready to build something bigger? Join our team at Outokumpu in Calvert, the only stainless steel producer in the region. Enjoy competitive pay, full benefits, paid training, and opportunities to advance your career. Be part of a team-driven culture where safety comes first and your contributions matter. We're hiring for careers in operations, including mechanics, electricians, engineering, and entry-level operator roles. Whether you're launching your career or taking the next step, gain valuable manufacturing experience with a global company right here at home. Apply at outokumpu.com.
At Mobile County Public Schools, our facilities team keeps classrooms comfortable, lights on, and water running so students can focus on learning. Join the team that keeps our schools moving forward.
Welcome back to Lad People Stadium for the Battle of Pritchard. 0-0 right now, under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Vigor is approaching in the red zone, about the 12-yard line. Vigor's offense been slowly but surely moving the ball downfield, but penalties, constant penalties, been shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, lack of concentration on the Vigor offense, just shooting themselves in the foot, as we've said over and over. But this is the first game. You know, this sort of things are going to happen. You got to get the kinks out, get everything ironed out, and they'll be starched up and ready next week for sure. And then probably, you know, we hope before this game's over, everybody's clicking on each cylinder and running like a well-oiled machine.
Right, there we go. And previous drive, Blount had the football, nothing going for Blount. And we can see the crowd out here for Vigor. And they got a pretty good crowd out here tonight.
Yeah, the green is going to represent out here. The wolf pack does travel. And it's not a full moon, so we don't think those wolves are going to turn into werewolves. But they are going to play some football, I can tell you that.
Hey, if they score a touchdown right here, we might see some werewolves out there, huh?
Yes, great night for football. Not too hot, but certainly the Mobile humidity is going to take an effect in the first game. And let's hope these kids stay safe and well hydrated, not too many cramps at all.
Right, and we got all organizations out here to support the Battle of Pritchard for both of these schools. And you got to love to see the support. Of course, we spoke to the principal, Kimberly did, and it was great out there as we got a motion in the backfield. Going to throw, looking for something. He's got him. He's got speed, and that's going to be a touchdown. Number 13 for Vigor. Take it away. It looked like Blount was going to get him down, but he's got enough speed right there at the end of it to burst into the end zone.
Yeah, if you take a look at that thing, I mean, it was going one way. The quarterback really fooled him with his head fake as if the play was going to go right, but he turned around and sent it left. and they just didn't make the play there. There were some defenders there, but they looked like they wanted to make the play.
Right, Vigor fans loving it. That was number 13, Terrell Prince, on the reception for the big-time touchdown. It's going to be 6-0 Vigor nearing the end of the first quarter, under about 6 minutes to go. And we'll see what they got. This kicker's got right here to get the 1 point to add on to the touchdown. Hold good, snap good, kick up, and kick is indeed no good. It looked good from up here, but it's going to be gone. And we'll have more football right after this on MCPSS TV's Game of the Week.
At Bishop State Community College, we're not just about sports. We're about shaping futures. Our athletes aren't just players. They're true student athletes, excelling both on and off the court. And their hard work doesn't end when the game does. Because at Bishop State, we dominate the books.
And we dominate the ball.
Get it.
Your experience is valuable, and now it pays. Have you taught at a private school, another district, or even retired from teaching? Mobile County Public Schools is now offering higher pay for your previous experience. That means you can step into the classroom at a higher pay level because your experience matters. Don't let your hard work go unrecognized. Apply today and start earning what you've worked for. Visit mcpss.com/job opportunities for more information.
Mobile County Public Schools is now giving credit for your teaching experience, even if it's from private schools or other districts. Earn more from day one. Visit mcpss.com/job opportunities to learn more. Your experience matters, and now it pays.
And welcome back in. We got the Chick-fil-A. Look at these fans of the game. We got the cheerleaders out here. Eat more chicken. You got to love the Blount High School cheerleaders out here supporting their team. And these girls are having a good time out there. Hopefully we can see some back flips, front flips, you know, all kind of flips.
Yeah, and I see a baby leopard out there, and I'm sure she would love to have some nuggets. Yes, and she's sitting there waiting on the game to get back going. We had a penalty before we went to break there, so that extra point try may be attempted again.
Right, looking like we're going to attempt it again. They might have the offense out here to go for 2 points.
Yeah, it may change their mind since it's a little closer, huh?
Right, we got about 2 yards to go.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to go for a 2-point conversion.
It looks like they're going for 2 right here. Got about a yard to go to get that extra 2 points. It's going to be heavy formation. They're going to run it in, and there we go. That's big boy football right there. Battle of the trenches.
Yeah, absolutely. A mano there. That wasn't much effort put against that. So that takes the Vigor Wolves up 8-0.
Right, and we'll see you right here. Got more football next on MCPSS TV High School Football Game of the Week.
Looking for unforgettable food and flawless service for your next event? Woodyard Catering is Mobile's top choice for personal chefs and customized catering. From weddings and baby showers to funerals and private dinners, we bring delicious, handcrafted dishes made with the freshest ingredients. Reliable, friendly, full of flavor. Whatever the occasion, we serve it with care. Call Woodyard Catering today, because every event deserves a taste of excellence.
Ready to take your game to the next level? College sports mean tougher workouts, bigger goals. Many colleges and universities require student athletes to know and document their sickle cell trait status before participating in athletics. A simple, quick blood test can help you meet this requirement and prepare for the next level.
If you're an athlete headed to college, ask about getting tested for the sickle cell trait. Know your status, stay in the game, be heard.
And today's MCPSS TV High School Football Game of the Week is brought to you by Bishop State. Discover your potential at Bishop State Community College. With affordable tuition and flexible classes, your career starts here. Enroll today at bishop.edu and make your Bishop statement.
All right, Vigor capped off a 7-play, 64-yard drive with a 13-yard TD reception.
There we go, a nice play. Blount's looking to get something going on their offensive side of the ball, but on special teams, Vigor's all over them. Blount's going to get the ball about their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, everybody's staying in their lanes, and they just made the tackle right there on the 30-some-yard line to Blount there. reasonable position to see if they can put together a drive.
Right. This is the second time looking at Blount's offense. First time they didn't come out with much. They probably only got a couple yards. And this Vigor defense got a lot of guys on this defense, a lot of dogs on the defense. And we're looking to see what this Vigor team can do on defense.
Yeah, they are loaded on defense, and as we've talked about already, all those SEC commits over there, they're a good football team. They're not going to give much up on the ground. I know Coach Gus talked about playing 5 yards in a cloud of dust, but that's going to be tough sledding against this Vigor D because they are up for the billing.
Right. It's going to be a tough game for this Vigor team and this Blount team. It's going to be a very physical game. We're going to get another run up the gut, battle of the trenches, and right now Vigor's winning the trench battle.
Yeah, absolutely. They all bunched in there, ankle to ankle, no spaces between the guards and the tackles, just going forward, seeing who's tough enough.
Right, trying to see who's tough enough. There's been a lot of good alumni for both of these teams. And, you know, Vigor got a big one. Robert Brazil, Pro Football Hall of Famer, a Houston Oilers linebacker, 7-time Pro Bowler. What a guy for this Vigor defense. And we might be seeing some more potential NFL Hall of Famers out there.
Yeah, love my guy, Robert Brazil, fantastic guy. Dr. Doom represents this universe in this city very well.
And there's going to be a flag on the play right here.
Another penalty flag. Let's see who is the infraction on.
Who's the culprit? Let's see.
On the defense.
All right, Mr. Coleman says it's on the defense this time, so Blount will pick up a cheap 5. They need all the help they can get, and I can assure you Coach Jackson don't want to help them in that fashion.
Right, need all the help they can get. This Vigor's defense been all over the field so far. It's been a trench-heavy game, a lot of running for Blount so far. We'll see if they keep it on the ground right here.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, Gus Smith is living up to what he told us pregame. He says it's going to be a mano-a-mano, and they are definitely doing that right now.
Right, and Blount's got 2 interesting running backs. Kevon Johnson, running back number 1, a junior, and recently they turned a cornerback, Jordan Delaney, into a running back. So we got 2 interesting running back prospects here for Blount.
Yeah, you can see he pretty much lined up off sides on the end.
Next play underway, and Blount's not going to get anywhere.
Back to 3rd and long. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Looking like back at the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Blount's got to figure something out on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, maybe he, you know, like the coach last night, maybe he loves us to sleep with all this running and then throw a big splash play here to kind of open it up.
You know, make the defense keep reacting to the run, and then you pull a play action, and you got a deep shot over the middle of the field.
That's good coaching, good strategy if that can be executed.
Right. It's all about execution here in high school football. Got to execute the plays.
Yeah, absolutely. There we
Looks
go.
like we're going to run, go deep. It's going to be a little out route. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th down, looking like Blount's going to punt it away right here.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to chance it here to help Vigor put him in a deeper hole. He's going to run the punt team out here late.
And here
punt
we
it
go.
out of here because, yeah, you don't want to set up Vigor in good field position here if you don't make the 4th down conversion.
Right.
Chances you won't do it from right here anyway, especially the way this Vigor defense has been playing with all those SEC commits over there.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure Vigor's ready to get the ball back on offense, looking to put up another big drive. They had about 8-9 plays on that last drive, and they weren't able to end it in a score. Let's see if they can have another one, and there we go. Where's that ball going?
I mean, he punted it straight up in the air. He had a little bit of pressure in his face. That might be the first time I've seen a punt go awry like that.
That might be the first time I've ever seen a punter catch his own punt.
Yeah, you're right. Man, if we can go back and take a look at that one, I'm sure that will make some of the highlights right there. He just kind of caught that one and took it off. There we go. Oh. There we go.
Yeah, Yeah, wasn't that something? Catching his own punt. Vigor's going to get it almost in the red zone. They're going to be about their own 23-yard line. It's going to be a run outside. I think I see a flag thrown on the far side.
Yeah, Blount had good leverage there. Didn't let him get outside, but again, looks like there's going to be an offensive infraction, how quickly that flag came out.
Right, it came out as soon as that ball was snapped, so a holding. Maybe someone jumped a little early. We'll see what the ref has down on the field.
Coleman, tell us what's going on.
Illegal formation against the offense.
I can imagine they probably had an in man covered up.
There we go, and we've seen a lot of penalties on this Vigor offense. Some, just brain dead penalties. You gotta keep it up. Gotta know what's going on the offensive side of the football.
Yeah, first game jitters.
Big throw going to the sideline. Receiver can't catch it. That's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, our guy Clifton had it in his hands, but I think he was thinking about what he was going to do before he secured the catch. You got to look it in, young man, and then make your move.
Right, that's going to be number 14, Keenan Ware, on the defense right there. I mean, defenders love when the receiver drops the ball. They say, I made that play, right?
Absolutely. You're going to take credit any way you can on defense as long as it's nothing positive for the offense.
Right. And Vigor's got a 2nd and long right here, looking to get something going. The defense for Blount, they've let up a score, but really they haven't been too terribly bad.
They have not.
Pressure on the quarterback, and he's just going to let that one throw.
Yeah, got rid of the football because he saw he had an in-man, unblocked. It looks like Coleman going to throw 2 flags, probably roughing the quarterback. I'm going to say second, and first he saw some initially.
Yeah, there was 1 flag thrown near the start of the play, and then that second one thrown after. Maybe a rough, and the defender did kind of push him to the ground at the end of that play.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too aggressive on the free run there. But, they want to protect these quarterbacks.
We'll see what Whitehead has down on the field.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Prior to the snap, false start on the offense. After the play, dead ball, personal foul against the defense.
Well, that may turn him into a 1st and 10 right there. Yeah, he just had a free rush there, and just was a little bit too extra for him at the end of the play. Number 21. He wanted to let that quarterback know, I am here.
Oh, yeah, let him feel it a little bit.
Absolutely.
Here we go. We got about 2nd and 5 here. Another throw. Running back's there. Big hit after the play. It's going to drop the ball. Number 12 wanted to let number 1 feel it right there.
Yeah, that's a good job by number 12 coming up there feeling, not letting him cleanly catch that football or get an opportunity to catch it a 2nd time. He just came right on up there. The tackle right there and said, hey, stop right here, young man.
Right, that's number 12, Tyler Bush, on the play right there. That's the defensive back who I mentioned was a track star. He really shot out there to make that play.
Well, he didn't look like a track guy there, but his speed came up, and then he turned into a football player at contact.
Right, we got everybody out here. We even got dogs out here at the stadium, making sure everything's safe and sound here at Ladd Peoples Stadium as suns begin to set, moons out. It's going to be another pass, dropping back to pass, rolling out. Nice job keeping his eyes downfield, finding a receiver. Are they going to give him the first? That's going to be awfully close.
Yeah, they definitely stopped him real quick. Did not do it.
Hey, and look at there. We got robotic dogs, too. We got real dogs, and we got the robot dogs out here.
What a show.
What you know about that, Vic?
I don't want nothing to do with him.
And it looks like they're going to move the sticks. Going to be first down here for Vigor in the red zone. We'll see if Vigor can come away with another 6 points on this drive.
Yeah, let's hope Blount can stand up here and show some defense. A little bit of courage early. Don't let them get up 2 scores.
Got a real heavy formation right here. Receivers even going to come motion across. A little bit of confusion on the offense.
They got a few seconds left on the clock, but they're going to decide to take a timeout. This is what's going to happen first game out. They've probably been practicing this play. They was going to probably get a little cute. Got too cute, not ready to execute.
And it's the first game of the season for both of these teams. They're rolling in their plays slowly but surely and trying to get some different plays out in there. And couldn't execute there, had to use a timeout. We got a nice crowd out here. Look at that press box out there. That's where we are, and we ain't been in a press box like this all season, huh?
Yeah, I mean, second game to come out here to the friendly confines of Ladd Stadium. Beautiful up here in the press box. Got a beautiful football night. 2 storied programs, the Battle of Pritchett in Mobile. I love this game. You know, I am from Pritchett. I didn't play for either one of these schools. I went to Shaw, but had family members go to Blount for certain, so I do know about the Purple Pride, and you've always heard about the University of Mobile, Vigor. So we are having a second night of football here in South Mobile, and we're excited about it. 2 teams that are excited about it. One has the momentum in terms of wins and losses in these series, but the other is coming up, starting the Gus Smith series.
Right, today's game brought to you by Be Heard Sickle Cell Athletes. Sickle cell trait can affect your performance and your safety on and off the field. Don't stay on the sidelines. Protect your health. Get tested and be heard.
Yeah, Coach Smith, he's from Mobile and arrives at Blount from Daphne. He served as the Trojans linebacker coach last season. Prior to that, spent 3 seasons as head coach at Gordo, trying to bring the pride back to the Blount Leopards.
Trying to bring the pride back here. It's been a while since Blount's had a winning record, been really good. Gus Smith looking to bring that winning momentum back to Blount. It's going to be 1st and 10. It's going to pick up about 2 on that run. A little shoved by the offensive lineman down there.
Yeah, that guy just made a good play. Had he not hustled right there, I think that's some number 8 or from here, made a good play from that defensive end spot. He's in a position where he can really affect the play. Oh, he looks like one of the linebackers, number 9.
Number 9, that's Bryson Hall for Blount. Made a great play on the ball. It's going to be 2nd and 9 right here for Vigor. They've been in the red zone for a long time right now. We're winding down the final seconds of quarter number 1.
Yeah, they pretty much set up camp there, haven't they?
They sure have. It's going to be a little toss pass to the receiver. Blount wasn't fooled by that one. Vigor's going to take that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good pursuit by Blount right there. Just not letting Vigor get that corner, that edge like they want to. You know, that kind of a jet sweep type of thing, but Blount's up to the billing and stopping them and keeping leverage, not letting them get outside.
Right, and Blount's defense hasn't looked too bad. I mean, a couple bad mistakes, big explosive plays, but when Vigor's kept it simple, kept it, just running the ball, Blount's defense been able to answer for this offense.
Absolutely. Gus has them ready for that. That's the kind of ball I think he wants to play, in the box.
Here we go, going to drop back the pass. Looking deep, that's going to be picked off. Picked off by Blount. He's taking it down, run past the lineman. He's got Green in front of him. Quarterback trying to make the tackle. What an interception. That's a big-time play for a defense. I know you like that one, Vic.
I do like that, and I'm going to tell you, Wayne Petway was sitting right there, playing that safety position, just made that play, and he brought it back to save Blount from going down 2 scores. As you take a look at it, quarterback looks one way, but then doesn't see him right there playing center field. He takes it right there, and he's going that way, north and south. So he was ready to go.
He was ready to take that one to the house.
Yeah, so you take a look at it again. Coming to him right there, and he's got green grass. Look at all that right there. He's just got grass to run in front of him. Get a couple of blocks from his teammates. He's trying to score. Get out of the way, Ron Coleman. Football player coming through.
Look at there. What a play by that young kid. I'm sure he's going to have that one on highlight reels to come. Posted on his Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever these kids post those big plays.
They post everywhere, Taylor. You know, you even post everywhere.
Hey, we saw an Instagram post earlier from Blount's pep rally. They had a funeral service for Vigor.
And it looks like it was a wolf in a casket. That was something.
That was something. All right, we'll catch you after the break. You're watching MCPSSTV High School Football's Game of the Week.
High school students, are you looking for a way to become a better leader? Then the Junior Officers Training Corps may be what you're seeking. If you would like to develop self-reliance, learn ways to be more responsible, and improve your communication skills, you can do that and more when you register for the Junior Officers Training Corps. The JROTC program is available to all high school students in Mobile County. JROTC, we build a better you.
I started here a little over 12 years ago as an intern. I knew from day one that this was the place I wanted to be. I love school-based therapy because we are able to be there right in their environment. We're able to see the difference that's made. It is so awesome to be able to see these kids come in with the challenges that they have and see those changes firsthand. It's just so exciting and so awesome. If you are about caring, that is the very heart of Alta Point. Please come join our team. I'm Rebecca Blaylock, and I have found my calling at Alta Point Health.
Why do people love Whataburger? Well, we could give you the reasons. But the reasons ain't the same as tasting 100% fresh American beef. Plus more bold toppings and sauces that my cousin Franny's got excuses for missing work. But really, it's just hospitality, the family kind. Just ask Aunt Marla. She's a character. What a burger. Come one, come y'all.
And welcome back into Ladd Peebles Stadium. Blount got a huge interception. It's going to be Blount football here to start the second quarter. What a way to end the first quarter for this Blount Leopard team.
And yeah, you know I love it, the defensive play, and he got them all the way on their side of the field. So this is the first time Blount's been on their side of the 50, getting an opportunity to get in and get a score here in this first half.
Right, Blount's going to get a big opportunity here. Let's see if they execute. You know Coach Gus Smith's loving that one. He's a defensive guy too, so he sure got his defense fired up after that play.
Certainly does, and hey, when you get a big play like this, you kind of hate to have a little commercial. You want to build on that momentum and send that offense out there right now while the crowd's behind you and on their feet and clapping. And get a good play in and keep that momentum going.
And Coach Smith trying to get his offense ready to go. Get the offense, trying to get the right plays. It's been very, very run heavy today. And looking at tonight's officials, Ron Coleman, Lawrence Hughes, Jason English, Ted Holder, Charles Connolly, Michael Grimes, and Carlos Fortune.
Yeah, again tonight I got Ron Coleman in the white hat and one of my church members, and he's also a big mentor to me, been knowing me before I knew myself. Both our mothers were great friends in church, and been knowing Ron all my life. Former principal at Blount, former student at Blount.
Look at there. So he's all Blount out. He might have a little favorability in this game, huh?
No, if I know Ron, if anybody can be unbiased, that is Ron Coleman, because he is straight as an arrow.
There we go. And he's been a great white hat for this referee crew here today, and it's been pretty good. Pretty good, clean called game. He's called some flags, but hasn't been over the top. As Blount's looking to take control of the offense right here. Quarterback's going to trip on that one. Turf Monster came up and got him.
Yeah, either that or one of the offensive linemen stepped on him. So they flipped the sides for the first quarter, so I was incorrect that they got on their side of the 50. So let's see what happened. Yeah, one of the linemen kind of caught him there. Right there, you can see the feet got tangled up. That happens sometimes, especially in the first game.
Right, first game, trying to get where everyone's supposed to be at the right time. Lineman kind of pulled a little too quickly and got tangled up with the quarterback, and that's going to be a big loss for this Leopards team. It's going to be another run up the gut. We've seen a lot of that for Blount, and it just hasn't been working.
Yeah, just running that power eye. You know, Gus told us he was going to be kind of 1970, 1980 type of offense, and right here they just running that dotted eye. Not getting much on that Vigor defense, going right into the teeth of the Wolves.
Right, this Vigor team has some great guys on the defensive line. They got an edge player, Jabarius Gardner. They like to call him Chicken. He's a Texas commit.
Well, I tell you what, that's the toughest chicken I've ever seen. Most chickens I know run from contact, but this kid runs to contact. So, yeah, so Chicken Guerra is going to be a good player on the next level as well.
Right, and look, they're throwing the ball right there. Blount throwing the ball for the first time all night. It ain't going to amount to much. It's going to be fourth down.
Yeah, they still probably going to kick it out of here. They still on their side of the field. It'd be a nice gamble for Gus, but I know these defensive guys, they don't gamble too much.
And you can see Chicken wearing the number 0 right there on the right side of your screen. That kid's a tall kid. He's not as big as some, but he's tall, and he can play some football with the best of them.
He is not a chicken nugget.
He ain't a chicken nugget. He's one of those full-grown tenders you get when you're ordering tenders somewhere.
Absolutely.
That kid can play.
So Blount's going to try to punt it out of here again. Let's hope this punt doesn't go vertical, but they're going to take a timeout before they do that.
Yeah, let's hope the punter doesn't catch his own punt this time.
That may be a first in history. You will see that one on a few blooper tapes over the years to come.
All right, that's going to be on Sports Center, not Top 10 right there.
I agree. That's a good one, Taylor. Yeah, that will not make the top 10. That will make certainly the bottom 50.
And we got a great crowd out here taking a look at the Vigor band. We've got Blount's band right in front of us. They've been playing. We got a lot of people here tonight supporting both of these teams. We got all ages out here, too. Everybody from the youngsters all the way to some of these elderly people out here enjoying the game. Everybody can enjoy the game out here, huh?
Absolutely. And then, of course, you got young, and you're going to have some that's not so young. Again, I'm sure my girl, Millie Fritz, most of her kids did go to Blount, so I'm sure she's tuning in tonight. As I mentioned last night, 2 weeks from now, she will be 92. And she doesn't know anything about football, but I think we enlightened her last night on special teams and what special teams are being special about.
There we go. And I hope she's tuning in tonight, too. 92, man. I hope I can see 92 years of my life.
I'm hoping I can make 62.
We got a great crowd out here. We got a good game going on. It's 8-0 early, second quarter, under 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Blount's band's turning up in front of us. We got to see that Vigor band get going.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going. We just can't hear them since they're on the far side of the field.
I'm sure they're going to. It's going to be 4th and 10. Punt units out on the field for the Blount Leopards. Vigor looking to get the ball on offense, looking to not turn the ball over like they did the previous drive.
All right, they're in punt formation. See if they can get this one off. Try to pin these Vigor Wolves back. Just don't get them in the zone. Oh, got a little pressure on it, but he did get it off.
Got the punt off that time. Missed the tackle. He's going to have some room in front of him. Nice cut to get a couple extra yards right there for the return man. That's going to be number 9 for Vigor on the return, Jai Brown. He got a nice return. He had some bodies in front of him, made a cut, and was able to get some extra yards. They're going to get the ball inside of their own territory at about the 48-yard line.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a man down, but let's pray that he's okay. Nothing too serious.
All right, and you can see the fans out here having a very, very good time. And we're about to send it to break. You're watching MCPSSTV High School Football Game of the Week.
High school students, are you looking for a way to become a better leader? Then the Junior Officers Training Corps may be what you're seeking. If you would like to develop self-reliance, learn ways to be more responsible, and improve your communication skills, you can do that and more when you register for the Junior Officers Training Corps. The JROTC program is available to all high school students in Mobile County. JROTC, we build a better you.
What's the matter, baby? You're not feeling good? School-aged children are at a higher risk of getting and spreading germs and viruses. To help protect the spread, students are encouraged to stay home when sick. Parents, it's important for your child to remain at home at least 24 hours after they no longer have a fever of 100 degrees or higher without the use of medications. Please help us maintain a healthy learning environment.
I'm Keith Blackwood, your Mobile County District Attorney. I want to remind you about the truancy laws. 5 unexcused absences requires you to attend the Early Warning Truancy Program. Failure to attend the Early Warning Truancy Program can cause you to appear before a judge in circuit court. We need you to stay in school. This is a serious law, and it needs to be taken very seriously. I wish you and your family a safe, happy, and successful school year.
Ready to build something bigger? Join our team at Otokumpu in Calvert, the only stainless steel producer in the region. Enjoy competitive pay, full benefits, paid training, and opportunities to advance your career. Be part of a team-driven culture where safety comes first and your contributions matter. We're hiring for careers in operations, including mechanics, electricians, engineering, and entry-level operator roles. Whether you're launching your career or taking the next step, gain valuable manufacturing experience with a global company right here at home. Apply at otokumpu.com.
Welcome back to Ladd Peebles Stadium, MCPSSTV high school football game of the week. We had an unfortunate injury on the play. Luckily, the kid was able to get back up. That was number 12, Tyler Bush. He's had a great game so far, the DB. He can play some great football, but they're going to take him off the field. Hopefully everything's good with him. We pray injuries don't affect these players in the future.
Yeah, that injury bug is a part of football, and you just hope that you could swat it out of your building. But prayerfully, this whole young man go in and get him some water, get him some Powerade, and be able to get back in the football game.
Right, and let's see. We got Vigor's offense looking to throw. Far side of the field is able to catch the ball. That's going to be close to a first down, about 2 yards short.
Yeah, pulling in is Terrell Prince, 6'3", 171. Nice job looking the football in.
Nice job. It looked like he almost bobbled it right there. These Vigor receivers, they've had some drops, but right there he's able to bring it in. It's going to be about 2nd and 1 for this Vigor team.
Yeah, he caught it on the second catch, but was able to get it in and get some positive yards for this offense.
Right, and Vigor, 2nd and 1, looking to move them chains right here. It's going to be a run, and he's going to get the first down and some extra yards. Spinning around, there's going to be a flag thrown on the short side of the field closest to us.
And that looks like it's going to negate that positive yards that he got. That flag down. We are making Ron Coleman a star because he is showing up and talking a lot more than I expected.
He's been making some calls. He's been making sure this game runs smoothly. We're going to send it down to Ron to hear the call.
All right, sort it out, Ron. Let's get. We got a football game to get to, Ron. Let's go. All right, looks like you got a personal foul against the Vigor Wolves, and that's been pretty much the only thing stopping the Vigor Wolves, other than that big picks that they ran back.
Right, it's been a bunch of penalties affecting this team. That's going to push them all the way back.
Not what Coach Renato Jackson want out of his football team, but this sort of thing's going to happen in the first game. Sure, they're going to get back and iron out all the mistakes and correct them. Be a better football team down the road.
Right, it's going to be 2nd and long after 2nd and short. Looking to pass. Going to go deep. It's going to be tipped off the receiver's hands, and the DB made sure that receiver felt it.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't give him 2 opportunities to catch it. If he doesn't catch it clean there on the first touch, you're not going to catch it at all.
We've seen a lot of drops by this Vigor team. These wide receivers aren't able to come down with that football. The pressure's been on by this Blount defense.
Yeah, and we already got 45 yards in penalties already.
It's been a lot of flags thrown. First game jitters, first game figuring out what's going on. It's going to be 3rd and a mile here in Ladd Peebles Stadium. Looking deep to throw. He's throwing it deep. He's got a man open. Is he going to make the catch? No, incomplete. Just overthrown his receiver.
Yeah, put a little too much air under that one, and it just went sailing over the receiver. He did get behind the safeties there, but just was not on the money there.
Right, that was number 6, Zy Wilson, the Arkansas State commit. He had him beat over the top, just couldn't get it down. It's going to be 4th and long for Vigor. It's looking like they're going to punt it.
Going to have to in this situation. You're up 8-0. You don't want to give Blount anything cheap to get back in the football game. So punt it away and let that defense continue to play for you.
Right, and I'm sure Coach Gus Smith's loving his defensive performance. Got a little help from a penalty, but was able to keep them down on the other side of the field. Blount's offense is going to come back out here and see what they can do.
All right. Get off the field, Guerra. You're not a part of special teams. And they got to get somebody else in his position.
There we go. We got substitutions going on both sides of the field. Got late guys running on the field.
Still hadn't started the play clock, so they got plenty of time.
We got plenty of time. Don't need to panic from any of these boys.
Now, after that, Coleman's stopping play for whatever reason.
And we got confusion on the field. This special team unit's got to make sure you got the right guys out there to make the plays, because this special teams, it may not look like much, but everyone's got their specific assignment and they got to follow it.
Yeah, it's a part assignment football, especially in special teams.
There we go, because one guy misses a block, one guy not out there. That's a block punt, and you're going to get it on the other side of the field, and that's a big turnaround play just like that.
Or it could be a touchdown.
Right, could be a touchdown. You never know with special teams. We saw a lot of that yesterday, and there's going to be a flag thrown on the field.
And they almost need one on themselves for administratively not getting everything correct. Is there an infraction because the coach is on the field, or they were keeping the time on themselves and it ran out? Because I hadn't seen the play clock go yet.
I ain't seen.
Oh, he waves it off.
All right, he's going to say, hey, I just dropped it.
And we're still having substitutions out there.
All right, play clock's rolling now, so hopefully we can get this punt off and see some action.
Yeah, we like a football game. We don't want all the other antics.
There you go, ball snap. That's high, and he's going to kick it. It looked like maybe he's going to start running it. Nice job to get that kick underway. That's going to take a big bounce. It's going to keep bouncing. Nice bounce right there for Vigor. A punt that didn't look like it was going to amount to much turned out to a huge punt. That's going to be inside the 10.
Yeah, Blount don't want to be pinned back there, but Vigor is very fortunate to get it off. Which, like you said, I thought he was about to take off with it because he had a little pressure in his face, but he got it off and actually got a good punt out of it just with the roll.
Got a great punt with the roll. And Blount's going to be deep into their own territory to come out with this play. Vigor's defense has been playing very well up to this point. Blount's really been running the ball inside their own 10-yard line. I expect them to keep running the ball, especially with a young quarterback out here. And we'll see if Blount can move those chains slowly but surely. We still got a lot of football left to play, and it's only 8-0.
Yes. And the best friend of a new quarterback is the running game.
There we
But
go.
they hadn't been able to get it going just quite yet, so they need to get that running game going.
Right, and if they haven't gotten it going, hopefully they can get it going so we can have some good offensive play by Blount. But so far, Vigor's defense has just been shutting them down. We'll see on this next drive. They got a heavy I formation out there. It's going to be run right up the gut. Battle in the trenches, is able to get a couple of yards out there. Nice 3-yard gain. Hey, if you get 3 yards every single time, that's going to move the chains.
Yeah, absolutely. So he got 3 yards on first down, so I'm sure our guy, Coach Gus, will take that.
I'm sure he will. We mentioned that Blount's got some pretty good offensive line talent. They got Tristan Harden Robinson, offensive tackle, West Virginia commit. He's been really good for this Blount team, really guy they rely on. They're going to always run it to wherever he's lined up.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Big man like that, let's let him road grade, and we'll just ride the smooth road behind him.
Indeed, he's wearing number 71. We're going to have another run. He's looking to throw. He's throwing it deep. Where's he throwing it to?
Yeah, he got a little pressure, and he thought his receiver was going to break out and get that thing, but it was more Vigor defenders back there than it was receivers. So ill-advised pass right there by the young quarterback, but he was just trying to get it out of his hands. He thought he had a receiver breaking free. Not the case at all.
I saw this QB throwing it about 50, 60 yards down the field. That was a deep ball right there. No receiver in sight, but this kid's got a cannon.
Yeah, he's got the strength to get it downfield. We just got to get the receivers behind the safeties to make it a catch.
Yes, we do. It's looking like we're going to get third down out here. About 6:50 left to go in the first half. Blount looking to get something going. That pass play, that was one of the few pass plays we've seen by this Blount Leopard team.
Yeah, they've been pretty run-heavy football team. Coach Gus, I think, wants to play the close game and maybe come out at the end with a close score to win the football game. But so far, it's been Vigor just holding the cards.
Right, Vigor has all the cards in their hand. They got all the aces right now. But maybe Blount can show it with one of those random jokers and make this a game.
Absolutely. They are looking for it, so stay tuned. This game is a long way from being over or an advantage anywhere.
A long football is going to be a flag on the play. After the flag, the running back got popped a couple times.
Yeah, I think number 5 just actually lined up offsides. I could be wrong, but they were really tight. Yeah, that's what Ron's going to call, offsides. You know, the mental mistake by the Vigor Wolves.
We've seen a lot
aiding
of that.
Blount, and yeah, we can't have a ton of those. I'm sure Coach Jackson's going to clean all that up. It's part of those first game jitters. I mean, you're going to see the biggest jump in execution from game 1 to game 2.
Right, and Vigor ranked as the number 2 team in their respective division right now, taking on Blount, who wasn't really even talked about, such a young team, and Blount able to keep this at 8-0. We talked to head coach Gus Smith. He said, on paper, Vigor should beat us, but games ain't won on paper.
Exactly. He said that's exactly what he told him in the locker room. Hey, it's not won on paper. It's a game where it is won between the lines on a football field, not on pen and paper on a desk.
Right, 3rd and 1. Looking to pass. He's got a receiver. Nice catch, able to jump up, make that catch. It looks like he's going to get that first down.
Yeah, nice concentration by that young man to catch that football right there. I think that is J.D. Upshur.
And this Blount team, we've seen a lot of run. They've passed it the last couple times, and it's looking like it's getting this Vigor defense just, you know, got to stay on their toes. They've been so used to the run, and finally they're kind of spreading the ball out a little bit, so Vigor's defense has got to adjust.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good offensive execution by Blount. Good offensive play calling. Getting that tight formation, and then all of a sudden you got a receiver running out, making a catch, move the chains, kick the sticks.
It's going to be 1st and 10 right here. Another heavy formation. It's going to be a run, but he ain't going to get nowhere. He's going to get tripped up behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this Vigor defense, they are swarming the football, and that's what they're known for. And they're just making plays back to back to back.
We saw a good defensive game last night with Williamson's defense. Vigor's defense has proven they can play with the best of them.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that's a sneak peek at what's going to be to come when those two get together. It is going to be an absolute brawl.
It's going to be a slobber knocker, all right, when those two go at each other.
But first things first, they got to win tonight.
They sure do. We got a slobber knocker right here, 8-0. Blount, 2nd and long. It's going to be another run. He's going to get a couple yards. Nice push by the offensive line. Not going to get much. It's going to be 3rd and 11. It's going to be real deep for this Vigor Leopard team.
Yeah, they almost in the old box formation, you know. He said he was going to take it back, and he is living up to it as well.
All right, we're going to take a heat timeout right here. Kimberly got the Vigor principal. Take it away, Kimberly.
That's right. I'm here with Miss Buchanan for Vigor High School. So tell us about the amazing things going on at Vigor.
Well, we're excited. We've had a tremendous start to the school year with about 98% attendance, and that's an attribute to our parents believing in Vigor and making sure that their students are having a great start to the school year. So we're really excited about that. Really excited about our dual enrollment program and our partnership with Bishop's. They have a continued commitment with us. Had last year about 130 students to receive dual enrollment credits. This year we're up to 200 students in our dual enrollment program, and we're really excited that students are taking the opportunity to get those college credits early. We're here tonight celebrating your game, and we have 3 SEC commits, and we're super excited about that. Have about 5 kids going to graduate in December and be in college. We got a Texas commit, an Auburn commit, an Arkansas State commit, an Alcorn commit, and a Kentucky commit. The list goes on and on and on. 913 is definitely the place to be.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We're talking about the amazing things going on in the classroom and on the field, but tell us how important games like this are for the community.
Well, this game has been in existence before I even graduated from Vigor. It's one of the games that we really look forward to every year. It was a lot of hype, a lot of energy, but it really is a family, a gathering of family and friends, and it is a testament to all of the talent that is in the city of Princeton. And, you know, it's just a blessing to have 2 thriving high schools in our city. So this is a great outpouring of support tonight. And go Vigor. Wolfpack mentality is winning mentality.
That's right. That's right. I know I saw you hugging some people even on this side. So best of luck. And we'll see you later on tonight.
All right. Good deal. Thank you.
Thank you, Kimberly. We just saw a great play during the interview. A nice throw over the middle to the big tight end. He got popped on that play, though. It's going to be 4th and short for the Blount Leopards.
Yeah, that was a good play there. They kind of got out of their character there with that tight end right there, shooting across the middle, delivered the football to him for a nice gain.
That was number 17, Tyson Burkett, the big tight end on the play.
Big gamble
they're
here.
Going for it right here. Run up the middle, nice push, but not going to be enough of a push. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. After the big play, kind of started smelling themselves and feeling a little confidence, but not successful, and Vigor's going to get the football here with 4:37 left on the clock in good field position to pick up another score.
Last couple possessions haven't gone the way of Vigor. And Blount, their defense has been up to the challenge here against a pretty good Vigor offense. We heard the principal talk about all the commits they have. On the offensive side of the ball, they have the Arkansas State commit, Zai Wilson, the Arkansas State commit. He's been a great player. He's been a stud on this offense. He can beat everybody over the top flag on the field.
Yeah, man, they flag fest for sure. And that was really good by Miss Buchanan there, highlighting the good things that's going on at Vigor. And certainly the thing that stood out to me is she recognized the parents being behind her and getting the kids in school and having a high attendance rate. That is certainly a tribute to the good things that's going on out there in Pritchard. So hats off to the parents, the students, the administration, and we're enjoying the athletics tonight.
Right, and there's some great athletes in Pritchard on both of these teams. Kids growing up on either side of Pritchard going to either Blount or going to either Vigor. And these teams are lucky to have these kids. A lot of great athletes. We've had some great alums for both of these teams. And, of course, on Blount, there's a big name, Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, Kadarius Toney, Florida guy, went on to the NFL, fantastic player. I called his games as well.
They're going to screen pass to the outside, making a guy miss. This guy's speedy. This guy's got wheels. This guy's going to score. Touchdown, Vigor.
Yeah, he just kind of sliced up the defense right there. That was a quick outside screen, and he just turned it upfield, zigzagged his way through the defense to take Vigor up early in this ball game, 2 scores.
We mentioned him earlier. That's the Arkansas State commit right there, Zai Wilson. He's got wheels on him. That kid looks fast.
He does look fast, and he looks shifty along with the fast, which is a problem when you're playing defense.
Oh.
Shifty and fast, you don't like that.
Indeed, nice
look
cut
at him
right
cut
there.
through there. These defenders had a chance at him, but he turned on the Jets, and they were not going to get him.
Arkansas State's going to be lucky to have that kid on their roster, I'll tell you that.
And before long, he may decide to go somewhere else if he keeps playing like that.
Especially with NIL. That kick's going to be up, and that's going to be no good. 2 missed PATs for Vigor. We'll catch you after the break. You're watching the MCPSS TV High School Football Game of the Week.
Aim as high as you can imagine and find the path to make it happen. That's the Bishop State Way, a school built to run on curiosity, energy, opportunity, and the drive to find your thing and just go for it. A place that's always in step with the future, so that whatever's out there for you can start right here. So come on, make your Bishop statement and show us all the ways you shine.
There is a change taking place. It's enhancing our community and how we learn. It's a simple philosophy on how we are improving the quality of your child's education and learning environment. We are making the ordinary extraordinary. In the Mobile County Public Schools, we are helping our students learn, develop, and grow into extraordinary young people who are prepared to be tomorrow's leaders. Mobile County Public Schools. We are learning today, leading tomorrow.
Looking for a rewarding career in manufacturing? Join our team at Outokumpu in Calvert, the only stainless steel producer in the region. We offer competitive pay, full benefits, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. Be part of a collaborative team where safety comes first. We're hiring for mechanics, electricians, engineering, and entry-level operator roles. Whether you're starting out or bringing experience, this is your opportunity to grow. Apply today at outokumpu.com and build your future with us.
And we got some action right here on the football field.
Kick off real quick. You got a replay of it, so you don't miss any part of the action. Good catch by the Blount receiving team. Bring it out to the 27 or so.
Right, Vigor was all over that, though. Blount caught the ball, but Vigor was soon to be there swarming after that ball.
Yeah, not going to let that special team stuff be that special.
Right, we've seen one special team mishap today with the punter catching their own punt. You'll see that probably on clips forever. But here we go, 1st and 10, the Blount Leopards looking to get some points on the board.
Yeah, not the highlight you want to create right there. Punter receiving his own punt.
Got a very heavy set right out here. It's looking like it's going to be a run, huh? And it is. Quarterback able to get the ball to the running back.
Yeah, because he had to get rid of it because he was in Garrett's hands before he could almost get the snap.
Right, Chicken was all over him right there. Chicken wanted some gravy on him. He got in there.
That Chicken was smothering. Usually
go.
Chicken gets smothered right there. Trying to eat up the quarterback real quick.
QB was lucky to get that ball to the running back.
Yeah, that was some skill out of that QB for certain.
There we go. They're going to turn what could have been a loss into just a 0-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Blount's getting together. They're just making sure they got the right offensive call. Play clock's running down.
Yeah, hopefully they plan on burning the timeout, and they are. I'll tell you what, it's the first game for the coaches as well. They're trying to get into shape and get ready to get the plays into the kids in time. You only got 25 seconds to make a decision once the ball is spotted. So you got to make a decision quick, fast, in a hurry. You got to have that play call and get it called, get it to the players, give them a chance to think about it for a second, get the quarterback to call the play. Then it's time for execution.
Right. All right, and today's game is brought to you by Alta Point Health. When it's time for hope and healing, you don't have to walk alone. Alta Point Health provides expert mental health and community care right here in Mobile. Visit altapoint.org. Today's game is also brought to you by Bishop State. Discover your potential at Bishop State Community College. With affordable tuition and flexible classes, your career starts here. Enroll today at bishop.edu and make your Bishop statement. We've had a great game here today. Some previous matchups in 1995, approximately 16,000 fans packed this stadium to watch Blount beat Vigor 18-7, one of Blount's few wins here in the Battle of Pritchard.
And I wonder if that one took Kelly said to Pritchard Stadium, because that seems for me, I may have been in the crowd for that one.
You may have been in 1995. That was a long time ago. Blount hasn't had the luck of winning recently.
Yeah, these two teams. Vigor leads at 40-14.
Is going to sling it. No one to be found over the middle of the field. QB just wanted to get rid of that one.
Yeah, either that or miscommunication or someone wasn't in the right vicinity to receive the football. He was getting a little pressure on him, so he got rid of it.
And we've seen this young QB make some pretty deep throws. Nothing completed deep, but this kid's got a cannon. When do you think Coach Smith's going to let this guy cut it loose?
I think he's trying to do it now. It's just that the execution hadn't been there.
Right,
he's
got
been
to
throwing
execute.
it downfield, and there's been nobody home. So they've got to get that corrected, because if he's got an arm like that, you certainly want to maximize it.
Right, we got 3rd and 10 right here. Another real heavy set. Old school wing tee. It's going to be a run to the outside. He can get something, but nothing there. It's going to be about a gain of 2. It's going to be 4th down, looking like Blount's going to punt it away yet again.
Yeah, his something wasn't much. Torrey Campbell, I think, came up. I'm sorry, Colin Coleman came over there and said hello to him.
He said, hello, how you doing? Keep it moving.
Keep it moving to the ground, though.
All right, and make sure you stay tuned during halftime. We got both bands looking to perform here in the Battle of Pritchard. I'm sure they're going to be jamming, they're going to be dancing, they're going to be jiving.
Yeah, that's right. These two are known for putting on a show, and there's plenty of people here to see that show, and they're here for that show in between a football half.
Right, a lot of them here for the football game, but a lot of them here for that show as well.
So they trying to get the ball spotted correctly. So we can see this 4th down play. 2:31 left on the clock, so let's see what looks like they're in punt formation. Yeah, got 2 receivers back to catch the punt. See if he can get it off.
Let's see. He's going to get that one off all right.
Yeah.
Nice spiral. Can it take a big bounce for Blount? It's taking a little bit up. Vigor said, I'm going to pick it up. You don't see Vigor do that much, but they're just going to pick it up. Could he take it all the way? He's going to get wrapped up. That was a strange decision by the return man, but, hey, he picked up a good amount of yards right there.
That's your Arkansas State commit, Zach Wilson, again making a play.
I'm sure
he made the best of it. Sometimes you'd be like, oh, okay, good. And that's what happens right here. It's good. He used them jets to get around that corner there. Almost thought he was going to get away there and get a touchdown, but Blount played through the play and fortunately to make the tackle.
That kid can move. We got a lot of people out in the crowd here for the Battle of Pritchard. They're getting ready to see these bands perform at halftime, but let's see if Vigor can get some points on the board right here.
Yeah, not what Blount wants to give them, but got to defend them to stop it.
It's going to be a run right at the gut. Blount's not going to let them go anywhere.
Not on this play for sure.
Blount's defense been playing real good.
Yeah, only gave up 2 touchdowns, been in an unfortunate field position, but you're right. They're standing tall just enough to keep this team in the ball game. A lot of balls to be played left in this game. We're still in the first half. We got 1:57 left on the clock, and we're going to play. Got a player down. Let's pray that this isn't nothing serious. Hopefully he can get up and get him some Powerade and some water and get back in the football game.
All right, and Vigor leads here at Ladd People Stadium 14-0. We'll have more action after the break. You're watching the MCPSSTV High School Football Game of the Week.
They may not stand at the front of the classroom, but they make learning possible every single day. HVAC technicians, electricians, plumbers, carpenters. Their work keeps students safe, comfortable, and ready to learn. Join the backbone of Mobile County Public Schools. Great pay, great benefits, real purpose.
Hey Alexa, tell me about Mobile County Public Schools.
With 53,000 students in 90 schools, Mobile County Public Schools equips and empowers college and career-ready graduates. Several MCPSS schools are ranked among Alabama's top 10. Yearly, graduating students earned about $110 million in college scholarships and 10,000 career credentials. MCPSS is learning today, leading tomorrow. Does that answer your question?
And welcome back to Ladd People Stadium. We got the Battle of Pritchard here. And it's looking like Vigor's leading this one 14-0 here in Ladd. Historic Ladd People Stadium. First game played here was October 2nd, 1948. That first game, Alabama versus Vanderbilt.
I was not a part of that one.
1948, before your time. You're old, but you ain't that old.
I'm not that old, Taylor.
This stadium's been here in downtown Mobile for quite a while, since 1948, and it's still holding strong today.
Yes.
It's going to be a pass deep. He overthrew one receiver, landed in the hands of the other. He's going to get the first down. That's going to be a big gain.
That's that guy, Zy Wilson, again. I'm telling you what, that Arkansas State, they're going to have to really work hard to maintain that commitment. He is putting on a show tonight against a top-flight defense. As you go back and take a look at it, he's right there making a couple of defenders miss and trying to get into that end zone.
Number 12 for Blount, he got hurt earlier today. That's Tyler Bush. He's going to be out of the game with a knee injury. This kid was a great DB for Blount's team, and it's going to be an unfortunate loss for this Blount defense. Hopefully they got bodies to continue to pick up the pace from that player who ran track. He's fast. And these DBs need some help covering that guy number 6 on Vigor.
Yeah, they're going to need multiple DBs, but prayerfully that young man gets some medical attention and get back to next week.
14-0. Vigor is in the red zone inside the 5.
Bunched up there tight.
It's going to be a run. He's got room to go. He's going to break some tackles. Is he going to get in there? Ref's going to give it to him. Touchdown, Vigor.
Yeah, they met him right there at the goal line, and he just kind of lowered his shoulders a little bit more and stretched on over the end zone line to get the touchdown.
That's number 1, Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah, he kind of comes over this way and gets in there, and that is going to be a touchdown.
A big TD for number 1, Demetrius Johnson, the junior running back for this Vigor team. I'm sure he's excited after getting that one. Low man wins. He's lowered his shoulder, able to break through contact and get that TD. Vigor's had some PAT troubles here. Let's see if they can get this one. 20-0 Vigor. PAT coming. And that one is going to be good. It didn't look pretty, but it went in. If it went in, it'll go in. That's 1 point. Vigor leads 21-0. We'll catch you after break on MCPSSTV High School Football's Game of the Week.
Looking for unforgettable food and flawless service for your next event? Woodyard Catering is Mobile's top choice for personal chefs and customized catering. From weddings and baby showers to funerals and private dinners, we bring delicious, handcrafted dishes made with the freshest ingredients. Reliable, friendly, full of flavor. Whatever the occasion, we serve it with care. Call Woodyard Catering today, because every event deserves a taste of excellence.
Why do people love Whataburger? Well, we could give you the reasons. But the reasons ain't the same as tasting 100% fresh American beef. Plus more bold toppings and sauces than my cousin Franny's got excuses for missing work. But really, it's just hospitality, the family kind. Just ask Aunt Marla. She's a character. What a burger. Come one, come y'all.
Welcome back into the football game of the week. Let's take a look at that last touchdown. Vic, what you going to do in this play?
Well, the thing that I like about it is the effort of this young man once he gets to the goal line, gets the football, and right here you see him contort his body to stretch that football across the line, even though the defender had him stopped dead to rights, just moving his body just to get the football across there. And take a look at it again. Stretches it out, get the ball over so his team can go up 3 scores.
Look at that.
That's outstanding.
Great body control by that young running back, Demetrius, and he's going to be a great player for this Vigor football team. And kickoff went underway. It's going to be Blount football at about the 26-yard line. Blount's offense hasn't done much here, but hopefully here, winding down the final minute of halftime, we'll see if Blount can do something. And hey, stay tuned to halftime. We got 2 great bands set to perform, and they're going to be rocking this stadium. My family might be able to hear them rocking all the way down to Tanner Williams.
Yeah, you can look for a good show from both these bands. They're always excited about it, and it is part of the football game and part of fall to have these bands of both these schools putting on a show.
Right, and shout out to these band guys. They're in, day out, sweating their tails off. Some of them toting 20, 30-pound drums on their back, on their front, wherever they're carrying it. These band kids love to perform, and they're going to put on a show at halftime.
Yeah, give them an opportunity. Stay tuned for that. It will be something to see.
And we got a beautiful skyline. We got a fireworks show out there, too. I think Mobile Skyline's one of the best out there.
Love it.
Run up the middle. He's got room to go. Can he break a tackle? He's going to get a big gain on the play. That's going to take him down to the 46-yard line for Blount. That's a big run, one of the explosive plays so far for Blount.
Yeah, the run I guess the Vigor guys kind of fell asleep there. He ran right on up the middle. Good effort there.
Vigor might
Now
have
they
been
got a
watching
chance
that
to think
fireworks
about
show.
themselves. Caught the eyes of the defense, looking up.
Another run. That's not going to go anywhere. We got under 20 seconds to go. Blount's got to pick up the pace here if they want to come away with some points.
Yeah, need to have a sense of urgency if they want to get on the board, but looks like they're going to be content to go into halftime. I don't think they're going to get a playoff here. No.
They get a playoff. They're going deep, but it doesn't look like anything's going to be there. It's going to be picked off. He's going to break a tackle. Let's see if he can turn something into a big play right here. He's taking it deep. One guy to miss, no one to be there. He's running. He's still going. He's cutting. He's got grass. He's got room. Can he do it? Break off the tackle? No. Man, a lot of running from that DB, but not going to get anything.
Yeah, he traversed the field twice to keep the excitement going. Almost took it back for a touchdown, but these teams are going to halftime, and certainly a lot of regrouping for the Blount side, some reinforcement for the Vigor group.
It's not what you want to see. Number 2, Vigor leading this one 21-0 at halftime. It's been a great game here at Ladd-Peebles Stadium. The Battle of Pritchard, it's been great. We've had some great moments, big plays. Vigor's been dominating so far, but Blount, what do they got to do to stay in this game?
Well, first thing, they got to stop Zy Wilson. That guy has been the key for Vigor's offense for sure, making plays after plays after plays. So they got to figure a way to stop him and maybe start sacking the quarterback when they decide to pass the ball.
Right, Zy Wilson's been a very explosive player for this Vigor team. Blount's offense really hasn't been able to do anything. Vigor's defense has been that good.
Yeah, they are as advertised with all those 3 SEC commitments over there. They're playing football in a way to shut down an offense. So I think Blount came out and said, hey, they want to keep it close and just keep it at 5 yards in a cloud of dust, but it's been -5 yards and a cloud of dust.
Right, and Kimberly Dunn's going to be down with the coach for Vigor. Take it away, Kimberly.
Coach Jackson, what an explosive play right there at the end. On Media Day, you said that your team's motto was DASH, daily action that secures a harvest. Do you feel a good job playing that tonight?
From that standpoint, we showed some pretty good conditioning. We stood up against the physicality of Blount, but we haven't played a really clean first half, so I'm kind of disappointed in that, and we got a lot to get better in the halftime.
There were quite a few plays on this first half of the game, so what other adjustments are you going to go and talk to your Vigor team about?
I think we just got to clean up what we're trying to do on both sides of the ball. First game jitters, a lot of guys who haven't played and getting the opportunity to play on the big stage, so we're going to try to clean it up in the second half.
All right, Coach, I'll let you get with your team. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just like any other coach, they got problems, no matter how many points they're up.
No matter how many points you're up, you know, he's happy with where they're at, but you got to clean up those first game jitters. We've seen plenty of flags on the field, and Coach Jackson put it plainly right there. Kimberly with a great interview down there.
She does a fantastic job for us.
Number 2, Vigor up 21-0 at halftime. We're getting the bands on the field right now. Vigor's band going down the field right now. We'll take a look at the Vigor band getting on the field.
Test one. Turn me up, turn me up. All right, Wolfpack fans, come on, make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the band representing the city of PA, the city of champions? Are you ready for the dream, the style, the flavor, the band that puts on every man's body? Come with it, come on! Tonight's marching band will be a tribute to one of the greatest entertainers of all time, Michael Jackson. We'll begin our show with the flag team, hurling you out of your seats to the Jackson 5s. Who's loving you? on for you a precision drill to Michael Jackson's Rock With You. Now sit back and relax as the dazzling majorettes move the room to Michael Jackson's PYT.
MCPSS high school football. We're going to step away from the action right now, and we will be right back with more action.
Many colleges and universities require student athletes to know and document their sickle cell trait status before participating in athletics. A simple, quick blood test can help you meet this requirement and prepare for the next level.
If you're an athlete headed to college, ask about getting tested for the sickle cell trait. Know your status, stay in the game, be heard.
Aim as high as you can imagine and find the path to make it happen. That's the Bishop State Way, a school built to run on curiosity, energy, opportunity, and the drive to find your thing and just go for it. A place that's always in step with the future, so that whatever's out there for you can start right here. So come on, make your Bishop statement and show us all the ways you shine.
All right, welcome back to Ladd Peoples Stadium, MCPSS High School Football Game of the Week. Vigor leading 21-0 over Blount. But here right now, we've got Dr. Carl Cunningham, who's made impact in this city for years on our young people, and he's with Bishop State, been now with them 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
And Bishop State's coming up on his 100th centennial. So tell me about that.
We're excited to celebrate 100 years. Bishop State was founded in 1927. So Bishop State has been educating a lot of people throughout the Mobile community for 100 years. So we are preparing to host big celebrations in 2027. So we'd like everybody to come out. And also there's an opportunity to give to Bishop State as well. So our goal is to raise over $1 million for student scholarships.
Well, it's always about that dollar and helping to impact our students. So yeah, tell me a little bit more how y'all going to do that with the centennial.
Absolutely. So there'll be events that will be coming out. Our Alumni Association will be sending information out about that as well. And also making sure our Mobile County public school system students, faculty, and staff are there to celebrate the 100 years as well. We have great dual enrollment programs with our MCPSS schools, and so Superintendent Threadgill does a great job in making sure that the students in his system have the opportunity to take those dual enrollment courses.
Yeah, our county school systems is a big feeder to Bishop State, and we're excited about that in terms of the city. And Bishop State's doing a good job with that. But certainly speak on it a little bit more, how we can be more of a partner with you guys.
Absolutely. So last year we had one of our record enrollments, and so that alone shows the connectivity we have with our local school system. And it's also important that parents get involved as well, making sure that Bishop State is a first option for students to attend. We have great career technical education programs, great workforce development programs. Also, students can come and take their general ed programs and then transfer to their four-year institutions. We have great four-year college connections, and so many of our students transfer and go to college throughout the state of Alabama, and so we have those transfer scholarships as well.
That's fantastic. So what are some of the majors that are in demand in the Mobile area that Bishop State is, help educate our young people to be ready to get into that workforce?
So we just introduced All Hands on Deck program, and many of the MCPSS students were participants in that. If people don't know, we will be building submarines within Mobile, so maritime is going to be really big. And our Flight Path 9 program is really huge as well with our local school system.
Well, both of those make sense. We're right here on the water, and we got big things going on in the aviation industry. Right. So we really appreciate Bishop State getting our young people and getting our society ready for the workforce. Right. So anyway, with that, we'll say good night to Dr. Carl Cunningham. Appreciate him coming on board and enlightening us about that. We're going to take it back to the field. MCPSS High School football game of the week. Number 2 Vigor leading Blount 21-0.
Here a little over 12 years ago as an intern, I knew from day one that this was the place I wanted to be. I love school-based therapy because we are able to be there right in their environment. We're able to see the difference that's made. It is so awesome to be able to see these kids come in with the challenges that they have and see those changes firsthand. Is just so exciting and so awesome. If you are about caring, that is the very heart of Alta Point. Please come join our team. I'm Rebecca Blaylock, and I have found my calling at Alta Point Health.
We are setting a higher standard in public education. Here, we are focused on meeting the needs of all students with a more challenging curriculum from pre-K to high school and offering multiple pathways for each student. We're offering more schools of choice, more technology, more arts. That helps prepare our students for the global workforce. Mobile County Public Schools. We are learning today, leading tomorrow.
Your experience is valuable, and now it pays. Have you taught at a private school, another district, or even retired from teaching? Mobile County Public Schools is now offering higher pay for your previous experience. That means you can step into the classroom at a higher pay level because your experience matters. Don't let your hard work go unrecognized. Apply today and start earning what you've worked for. Visit mcpss.com/job opportunities for more information.
Looking for unforgettable food and flawless service for your next event? Woodyard Catering is Mobile's top choice for personal chefs and customized catering. From weddings and baby showers to funerals and private dinners, we bring delicious, handcrafted dishes made with the freshest ingredients. Reliable, friendly, full of flavor. Whatever the occasion, we serve it with care. Call Woodyard Catering today, because every event deserves a taste of excellence.
Welcome back here. Vigor leads 21-0. We're still at halftime, but that doesn't mean the fun is gone. We got Vigor's band, or Blount's band, excuse me, about to perform. Take it down, Blount.
Praise him with string instruments and organs. Praise him upon the loud cymbals. Praise him upon the high sounding cymbals. Let everything that have breath praise the Lord. Praise ye the Lord. The Blount High School Marching Band proudly presents a gospel show dedicated to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. With special guests on recording artists Michael Slade and Company, we proudly present the 2026-2027 edition of the Blount High School Marching Band. Come on, every praise, every praise is to God. Every word of worship. Every praise, every praise is to God. Hallelujah. boy, step to me. How can you smile when your world is crumbling down? Here's my secret. Do whatever you want to do. Take a look around and see what is wrong down. Change is coming. Hold on. Just worry about a thing. Hold on. You can make it. Hold on. Don't worry about a thing. Way down. Just lift your head up. It's hard to see. It's hard to find. Just lift your head up. To the sounds of When Jesus Said Yes by Michelle Williams and Destiny Child. Mississippi Mass Choir. I'm not tired.
Welcome back here in Ladd People Stadium. We're up in the booth. I'm about to start breaking it down. I'm not tired yet. Are you, Vic?
I'm not tired yet either, but that was great to have a gospel celebration at halftime here in this football game.
That was a great
show, yes.
It was a great celebration. It's going to make us start dancing and jiving up here, huh?
I don't think the audience want to see me dance, but you can bust a move and I can watch.
Hey, I might break a leg being as clumsy as I am. All right, and we got halftime stats here. Let's take a look at some halftime stats. Very good game for the Vigor offense. 108 passing yards, only 23 rushing yards. Both of these teams haven't been able to get the rushing gain going, but Vigor's been able to pass the ball. 131 to Blount's 36 yards. Both teams only with one turnover. Score's going to be 21-0 Vigor.
Well, I tell you what, the highlight for Blount has been the turnover and that big return from that safety on the air pass by the Vigor quarterback. But other than that, Vigor's been well in control of this game, and Blount has been what they said they were going to be in terms of what the coach told us pregame. They're going to try to make it 5 yards in a cloud of dust, and as I said earlier, it's been -5 yards in a cloud of dust, only able to muster up 15 rushing yards and 21 passing yards, and the penalties have dominated the game. Vigor have slowed themselves down a little bit more than Blount with 7 penalties for 50 yards, with Blount 3 for 35. They want to get that corrected. I'm sure Vigor's, that is what he spoke about at halftime in the Vigor locker room.
All right, we're going to sit it down to Kimberly Dunn with Coach. Take it away, Kimberly.
Coach Smith, what was the atmosphere like in the locker room with your team just now?
It was positive, we're down 21-0. I think we just got to stay positive and just revert back to our training, and, hoping it's going to be the game of two halves, I guess,
Yeah, absolutely. On Media Day, you talked about more than just taking over the football team, but really coming along with the community. Do you feel like you've been able to do a good job of that? I mean, look at the turnout tonight.
Yeah, I think there's always a bunch of people at this game. I just don't want to disappoint them right now, though, so we got to turn it up the second half.
Yeah, so what adjustments are you hoping to make with your team in the second half, hopeful to get that win?
I think we got to throw it around up on off. A couple of bad decisions on going for it on fourth down, and, we just got to find out who we're going to be.
Yeah, absolutely, Coach. Well, I'll let you get with your team. Thank you so much, and best of luck.
All right, let's take a look at some first half highlights here. This is a big touchdown play right there, a screen. He's going to take it right up the seam. Nice screen pass, nice touchdown from this kid. It's going to be a run right up the gut. Number 1's going to take it. That's good. This play right here, a nice screen pass out to the back. That's Zai Wilson, and he's going to take away with that speed, get the touchdown. Kid can move.
Yeah, Vigor's been very fortunate just to get it in the end zone, in the air, and right there, as you've seen on the ground, great effort by number 1. We talked about it, just contorting his body to get that ball across the plane for another 3rd touchdown by him. There's a future Vigor Wolf or Blount Leopard right there.
Right, future Leopard right there. He's having a good time out there. I remember when I was that young. What about you, Vic?
I can't quite remember back then. I tell you what, but they definitely had grass when I was that young, only on football fields. But I'm sure the Blount team is trying to just, what he said there, he's trying to figure out who we are and where we are and just have a little pride for them Leopards and come back in this second half. Play the game like you're supposed to. Play for Leopard pride. Try to get back in there one play at a game, because you can't get it all in a splash play, but you certainly can get it bite by bite. That's how you eat an elephant.
Right, that's how you do it right here. We're getting ready for second half football right here. Third quarter is underway shortly. As you can see, Vigor taking it down. You can see the guys for Blount, on the sideline. Their heads not held high. They're looking for something to go their way. We heard Gus Smith say, hey, it's not what we wanted, but we can continue to move. We don't want to let the people down here in the stands. As we can see, there's a lot of people out here in the stands.
Yeah, he's absolutely got support of these Leopards, so they are going to have to come back and play the game the way they should. Yeah, it's, he says he wants this game to be a game of two halves, and what he means by that, hopefully this half goes in favor of the Leopards, not the way it's heavily weighted for the Vigor Wolves.
Yep, Blount's going to come up here and hope for something positive their way. And it's looking like Blount is going to kick it off. Vigor's going to receive the second half kickoff. Vigor going to look to put the nail in the coffin here, already up 21-0.
Yeah, I can tell you what, hey, these Vigor Wolves are not going to quit. They're not going to take their foot off the pedal, and I can assure you Coach Jackson has spoken that to these guys in the locker room to say, come back out. The score is 0-0. Continue to play hard. Continue to fight. Show that you are the champions that you are. On the reverse side, I'm sure Coach Gus is, like he said, told him we can make this game of 2 halves and we can get back in it.
And kickoff is underway here in Ladd-Peebles Stadium. Vigor's going to take it. He's going to break some tackles, get down to about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's that guy again, Zaire, I think. He has been making some plays for him.
Right, Zy Wilson, the Arkansas State commit, is looking to make some plays here in Ladd-Peebles Stadium. It's a big lead right here for Vigor, 21-0. Zy Wilson's been the player to watch so far in this game. And it's been a great performance for Vigor, not so much for Blount.
Yeah, Blount's got to give a gallant effort, and they certainly can do that. And it's about playing to the last second is off the clock. So right now we're having a technical difficulty with the Ladd-Peebles scoreboard that I think is holding up play. I see the play clocks are good to go, but Run wants full power on all cylinders before he proceeds with the football game.
Right, play clock is looking good, but the regular scoreboard ain't. You know, Ladd-Peebles Stadium, this is an older stadium, so there's going to be a lot of those technical difficulty. We mentioned the first ever game between in Ladd-Peebles Stadium was all the way back in 1952. It was Alabama play. 1948, excuse me, Alabama and Vanderbilt. And there's been a lot of stuff in Ladd-Peebles Stadium, including a concert in 1955. Elvis Presley came back then. It was Ladd Memorial Stadium. He performed.
Played Ladd Stadium. That is a piece of history that I was not aware of.
And look at that. That dog's got some tricks, throwing the ball up in the air. He's going to catch it. He said, get down, dog, and he's going to get down.
Okay, Ron's going to get it started by keeping time on the field so we can get out of here at a decent time. And he is ready to get this ball game going.
Yep.
45 seconds in the third quarter.
All righty.
And we just got word that, hey, the legendary coach, Bear Bryant, his first ever game was played here in Ladd-Peebles Stadium. Going to take a shot down the field. Does he got his receiver? Just hit the fingertips, not going to get the catch.
Yeah, they call that 9 route to see if Blount's DBs were awake. And lucky for them, and prayerfully for them, that the ball was just off his fingertips. But he hung it out there for him on that 9 route. Just didn't make the connection there. Yeah, as one of his teammates throwing up his hands as saying as if the touchdown was going to be good, but did not come up with the catch.
Right, he had his man beat. Quarterback made a great throw, just barely fingertips away from the wide receiver. Vigor's going to have 2nd and 10 right here. We're going to see what Vigor wants to do right here. They've had some success throwing the football. The run game hasn't been there for both of these teams, as we saw the halftime stats. Not many rushing yards for either of these teams, but Vigor has had the edge throwing the football.
Yeah, Vigor's maintaining an edge, and I mean, their edge is stretching out. And the clock is ticking against these Leopards, so hopefully they can get back in this game, make some plays so that they can make this a very competitive game toward the end.
And we got the scoreboard working again. Vigor's leading 21-0 times on the scoreboard. It's going to be a run up the gut, taking it outside, spin move, flag thrown near the where the play ended. So maybe some type of hold, maybe a face mask. We'll see.
No, it looks like it's going to be a hold, and we got 3 flags out there. So it was very clear to the refs.
We got laundry on the field. We got to call a laundromat real quick with all this laundry. 21-0 Vigor.
Well, let's hope that laundromat does delivery service as well.
Yep, let's hope they do. It looks like we're pushing Vigor back after the holding penalty. It's going to be a long way to go here on second down.
Yeah, not what Vigor want. You know, you get a positive play, you want that play to stand. You don't want it to happen, and then you have a mistake. But that's exactly what happened, and put themselves back behind the sticks.
Right here in legendary Lad People Stadium. It's going to be a screen, but not able to recover the football on the quick pass. Nothing there. We've seen a lot of just hand trouble by these Vigor receivers or running backs, just not able to make catches and work properly on the offensive side of things.
Yeah, outside of Wilson, everybody else has kind of had the slippery fingers out there. Do we dare say the moisture is affecting them tonight?
Yeah,
humidity.
We're seeing that moisture and humidity up here in our press box real quick. These windows getting foggy.
Yeah,
but
well,
hey,
it's a lot of hot air coming out of here. That's the problem.
there is, but hey, we're going to have some more football to come. We got about under 12 minutes to go in the third quarter here in Lad People Stadium. It's going to be third and long. Going to take a snap. Looking deep to throw. What does he got? He's looking over, tips off the linebacker. Nice job by the linebacker getting his hands on the football right there. Almost caught by the receiver, but it's going to be fourth down.
Yeah, the way he was winding up there, you thought it was going to be something deep, but he decided to go medium with it. Tipped off a couple of people's hands, and lucky it wasn't picked off.
Right, luckily it wasn't picked off. It's going to force a Vigor punt. Blount's offense, we're going to see them for the first time in the second half. Hopefully they got something. You know, Gus Smith Kimberly interviewed him near the in the half, and he said, hey, we don't want to let these fans down, so let's see if they can put on a show here on offense when they get the ball.
And did I hear him also say there's going to be a few passes? You know, that would be going away from what he said he was going to do pregame. So he's understanding the desperation and urgency that he needs to get his offense into for the second half if they're going to get in this football game being down 21-0.
Yeah, we'll see.
Looks like we've got some sort of timeout.
They're coming back to their benches, going to talk this over. I mean, it's fourth and long. They're going to punt the football. There ain't no decision to be made right here. But fourth and long, Blount looking to get some momentum going. There hasn't been really anything going Blount's way besides one turnover they had. They got a pick. That kind of got the tables turning, but Blount's offense hasn't been able to produce.
Right. Yeah, so, yeah, the bright spot has been that interception. But other than that, it's just been all – dark spots for this Blount team. So, but you know, they've got plenty of time to correct it. They've got plenty of time on the clock to get back in this football game. And I am expecting Coach Gus to get these guys back in it, and let's have a competitive football game down the stretch.
And look at this. That's number 0 punting the football. Is that Chicken out there being punter?
It may be.
Man, we got star players. Texas commits playing punter, big-time edge rusher.
We got another stoppage. I see a penalty flag. Is it too many men on the field?
Might be too many men. We can take a look.
Defense. I didn't hear the call. What did he call?
Think it was too many men on the field. Look at there, Vic. You could be your own referee at this point.
Well, when they all line up, it's usually some issue right there, and we could go back and look at it and count them off, but they're about to punt it, so let's get on to the field of play.
Here we go. We got the punter ready to get the punt off. Vigor's been pretty well on special teams. Let's see. High snap. Going to be able to recover it. Big kick. That's going to be up. It's going to be take a big Vigor bounce. Keep bouncing. That's going to be inside the 20. Nice bounce right there by the punter. And today's game is brought to you by Auto Compu. Looking for a winning career? Join Auto Compu in Calvert, the region's only stainless steel producer. Competitive pay, great benefits, paid training, and opportunities to grow. We're hiring now. Visit autocompu.com and build your future today.
Yeah, the punter did a good job to field that punt and get it out of there. And they did get a very favorable bounce, the Vigor Wolves did. Pin the Leopards back. with 10:59 left on the clock.
Right, very favorable bounce. Blount's going to have it deep in their own territory inside the 20-yard line. We haven't seen much for Blount's offense, but let's see if they can get the chains moving and get the ball rolling. We still got a lot of football left. 21 may seem like a lot, but if your offense can get connected, it might be a tied game like that.
Yeah, it could happen easily.
We're getting a pass, but we're getting a flag before the play could even get rolling.
Yeah, I think the Vigor rusher was well in the neutral zone on that blitz.
It's going to be encroachment. Great call by the white hat out there. He's been doing a great job.
Number 14 is a little anxious to get out there and make a play. Just a little early before he snaps the football.
Right, just a bit early right there for number 14 on Vigor's side of the football. That's Braden Bell, the senior. Just getting a little anxious. Here we go. Looked like another jump happened out there, but they ain't going to call. Chicken just kind of giving the offense some different looks.
He's threatening them, letting them know I'm here.
He's letting them know I'm here. We're getting a run up the gut. Going to break free. He's got room to go. He's going to get brought down near the 40-yard line. Blount's finally getting some momentum going on the offensive side of the ball. If they can keep this up, it might look a little scary.
Yeah, he just kind of busts through there. 2 hands on the football. Makes the cut back. Good play, good run.
Good play, good run indeed for this team. And we'll see what this Blount team has out there on the offensive side of the football.
Yeah, a little bit of a gut check for him, being down 21-0. We're going to see about that Leopard Pride.
We'll see about that Leopard Pride 1st and 10. It's going to be another run. If he can break through, he might have some green grass. Nice defensive tackle right there, able to wrap up and bring him down because there was only 2 men in front of him. He could have blown past him. That might have been an easy touchdown.
Yeah, that's what can happen on that. If you take a look at it, I mean, he gets through that hole. Looks like the previous play. Some positive yards. This is what Gus imagined the game going like, and holding the football probably away from that explosive Vigor offense.
Right, and that's number 1 for Blount, Kevon Johnson, who's been really good. And that's another run to Johnson. That looks like that's going to be a first down. Blount's moving the chains. When's the last time we seen Blount move the ball offensively like this?
I think this is the very first time tonight that they've had some positive yards back-to-back on run plays. And again, this is what I think Gus envisioned the game going like. You know, getting some positive yards on 1st and 2nd downs. Like you said, those, you know, if you can keep getting 3 yards, you can kick the sticks and get some first downs. But right now, Vigor takes a timeout because I don't think the coach, Jackson, liked what he saw out of his defense, giving up those first down runs like that.
That's a good timeout by Coach Jackson, especially after Blount's been moving the chains really for the first time tonight. And Blount is looking to get some offensive momentum running today. It's 21-0. Vigor is up 3rd quarter, under 10 minutes to go. And Blount's looking to get something going, getting the chains moving. Vigor's defense is really good, but Blount's offense says, hey, we're not done yet.
No, I mean, was that 5 plays, 56 yards? Okay, they're at 11 rushes. And I'm telling you, they're starting to add up over here for the Blount Leopard side. This is exactly what they need. But, you know, you got to finish a drive, Taylor. You can't just get it, hold on to it, and punt it away. You want to finish the drive by getting into the end zone.
Right, we got to finish the drive up here. Blount had a great drive so far right now. It's going to be 1st and 10 after the timeout by Vigor. Let's see if Vigor's defense can get re-cooperated here and get to go and get a stop. But Blount's offense is looking to score right here.
Yeah, they want to get some positive yards going, see if they can get on the end zone.
Let's see, Blount's talking it over with their guys in the huddle. Play clock's winding down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can they get the snap off? They do. Looking to pass. And he's going to get the pass completed. It's going to be about a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, nice job there. I think that's J.D. Upshur, number 9 for the Blount Leopards, hauling that pass in.
We're finally seeing Blount move that football down the field. Nice couple passes, nice couple runs. And let's see if they can keep moving the sticks and moving these chains and seeing what we can get.
Yeah, got to have some points. It'd be very good to get some here in this third quarter before the fourth quarter starts.
Very heavy formation. They're going to run. They all went after the quarterback. That's going to be a first down. Great play call by Coach Gus Smith. Just play it. They've been passing it a little bit. They finally run it there, and they get a big gain.
Yeah, another first down, kick the sticks right there. You had a hole all the way wide right there. I believe you and I could have ran through that one, Taylor.
You don't want to see me running through a hole. I might stumble over my own feet and eat some turf. 21-0 Vigor. Blount's finally moving that football.
Nice job by the Leopards. This time a fumble snap.
Snap must have been muffed. I mean, that center quarterback exchange is very vital. If you don't have a lot of experience doing that, you could fumble the football and give it to the opposing team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it starts with the center.
It does. Everything starts with the center.
Absolutely.
We're hurrying into the second play. Going to be another run. Running back's breaking some tackles. He's trying to carry some Vigor defenders with him, but these boys swarm to the football. It's going to be third down.
This is going to be a crucial third down, and just about every down is crucial for these Leopards at this point.
Right, every down is crucial. It's going to be 3rd and 8 here. Blount looking to get in the red zone for the first time tonight. And Blount's offense hasn't been looking good in the first half. Second half, they're showing signs of life.
Well, I think Coleman's having a conference, and I don't know if they're trying to decide whether they're going to have tea tomorrow.
Legal substitution. Get the defense.
Too many men on the field on that last play as well. So another infraction against the Vigor Wolves.
That's going to be on Vigor, so they're going to move that up. Is that going to be a first down, or they're just going to move them up just a little bit? Not quite a first down, but a lot closer to that first down marker than they were.
Yes, they were. And every yard, every inch, every blade of grass, or blade of turf, I should say, helps.
Right, everything helps for this Blount team. We've seen the halftime stats. Vigor had 7 penalties at half, and now they've been piling a lot more to them.
Well, they're at double digits now for sure. Got to be careful and clean all of that up.
And we're getting the play to stop out here.
They are at 16 penalties so far. 10 penalties, double digits, 10 penalties, 65 yards.
And man, that's not what you like to see
Nope.
if you're Coach Jackson for Vigor.
Yeah.
Number 2 in the nation and having all these penalties. It's something that can be fixed, though. At least they don't have something that's like, hey, we can't fix it. You can fix penalties.
Absolutely, and Coach Jackson, I'm sure he's going to get their attention with that this week and get that all cleaned up between game 1 and game 2.
Right, it's going to be 2nd and medium for the Leopards here. Hopefully to get the first down right here so it can get a ball game underhand. 21-0, 7:44 left to go in this game. And we'll see what we got going right here. 2nd and medium, looking to throw, pump fakes. He's looking to throw. That ball gets stopped out of his hands. Defender's going to pick it up. Are they going to let play go on? They're going to say incomplete pass.
Yeah, Ron says he got it out of his hands, a forward, going with the football out of his arm. Not a completed pass. It's going to bring up 4th down?
It's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd
third
down,
and medium.
okay.
And they avoided disaster right there. Blount did. That could have been a big-time play for a defense looking like to go 6 the other way.
It could have. Yeah, you take a look at it. He does the pump fake, and the ball goes in the air there. Falls down harmlessly.
And his arm was indeed going forward, so no fumble there, although it may have looked like it in live action. And we're going to get a screen pass. Can he make a guy miss? He does. He's going to get tripped down. Can he reach out to the first down marker? It's going to be awfully close.
Yeah, Miguel Wilson made a play right there because he actually almost broke that, if not for him grabbing the shoestring.
And that's going to be short. 4th and short. Blount's going to keep the offense out on the field. This is a big play. Or maybe it looks like they're moving the chains. They got it a first down. Look at there, Blount.
All right. Leopards are in business.
Leopards 5 yards away from the red zone. They ain't been in the red zone all night. Blount finally looking to get momentum. Coach Gus Smith finally let these fans have something they can ride home about. It's going to be another run up the gut. Offensive line with some nice push. That's going to be a gain of 2.
Yeah, this is the 10th play of this drive. They're stringing together some first downs. It's exactly what the coach is looking for. Coach Gus says, hey, if we can play 5 yards in a cloud of dust and keep it close, we'd like to.
And we got an injury on the field. That's number 0. That's Chicken. You hate to see that. Hopefully it's just some cramping issues. You know, this kid, he's a great ball player on this defensive line. These fans hate to see one of their best defensive players go down with the injury. But let's pray and hope that he is okay. We're going to take a break. 21-0, Vigor is up right here in Live People Stadium. You're watching the MCPSSTV High School Football Game of the Week.
At Mobile County Public Schools, we believe it starts with us. That's why we offer Signature Academies.
I'm Tracy Train, and I'm in the Healthcare and Dental Academy at Theodore High School. In the Dental Academy, I'm working alongside dental professionals getting hands-on training from those already working in the industry. Shadowing them on the job makes me want to work even harder because now I know what I want to be.
Signature Academies are open to all students in Mobile County Public High Schools. To find out more, visit MCPSS.com.
Looking for unforgettable food and flawless service for your next event? Woodyard Catering is Mobile's top choice for personal chefs and customized catering. From weddings and baby showers to funerals and private dinners, we bring delicious, handcrafted dishes made with the freshest ingredients, reliable, friendly, full of flavor. Whatever the occasion, we serve it with care. Call Woodyard Catering today, because every event deserves a taste of excellence.
At Mobile County Public Schools, we...
Looking for a rewarding career in manufacturing? Join our team at Otokumpu and Calvert, the only stainless steel producer in the region. We offer competitive pay, full benefits, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. Be part of a collaborative team where safety comes first. We're hiring for mechanics, electricians, engineering, and entry-level operator roles. Whether you're starting out or bringing experience, this is your opportunity to grow. Apply today at otokumpu.com and build your future with us.
And welcome back into the MCPSS TV High School Football Game of the Week. 21-0, number 2 Vigor leads Blount here in Live People Stadium. We've talked about famous alums from both of these teams. A famous alum from Blount, defensive tackle Lee Hunter, 5-star recruit, went to Auburn and was drafted by the Carolina Panthers. Blount has had some big-time players on this team.
Yeah, he finished his career out there with big money Texas Tech, and now he's gone on to big money NFL.
He's been a great player. As we get a screen out to the outside, receiver's going to turn the corner. He's going to get almost to the line to gain. It's going to be just short, about 3rd and 1 on the play.
Yeah, I think that was Kingston Massey catching that thing out there on the edge, trying to get around the corner. But the pursuit of the Vigor Wolves didn't let him get to the first down marker.
And Blount is going fast. A little confusion on the handoff, but there is a flag on the field.
Yeah, may have not got set. Trying to go too fast, and everybody's not ready to go. Trying to use the element of surprise.
And you can see on the Blount sideline, their energy is getting up there right now.
Yeah, they can feel they're just right there.
They can feel the tables turning.
Yeah, and Gus is gathering the whole team together. Give them a mid-third quarter speech real quick to say, hey, we are on the edge of getting in this football game. Let's close this drive out with a touchdown or at least a field goal.
These referees have done a great job on this game as we have a Vigor player down with injury right now. And we've seen a lot of these guys get banged up in this game. As we can see Coach Gus Smith, this is the reason why Blount brought in this coach to be the leader of this football team. A team that hasn't had a lot of good history recently. They have some good historical history back in the day, but recently hasn't been too good for Vigor. They went 2-8 last year. They're 14-40 against Vigor. Blount hasn't been to the playoffs since 2020, so a long stretch of no playoffs, and Coach Gus Smith is looking to get his boys fired up, get his boys ready to play some football, and hopefully Blount may be in the playoffs in the near future.
Yeah, that's the thing I heard about this young man is that he is a motivator. And as you can see right there, gathering the troops together, speaking to them directly, looking in their eyes, reading what he's seeing and reacting, trying to get them pumped up and get back into this football game, because this is a long way from being over. They're knocking on the door right now. Just got to kick the door in.
And young guy who got injured heading off the field right now. He's walking under his own power. You love to see that.
Absolutely.
And we'll see if this Blount team can get something going. It's going to be 3rd and short.
And prayerfully that young man go in and get him some water and get some Powerade, get hydrated, get maybe a couple of massages on the cramp and get back in the football game and compete.
Eat some of that mustard and some of that pickle juice. That'll get you going. What you know about that, Vic?
That is a myth I've heard of.
All right, it's going to be 1st down. Excuse me, it looks like they're bringing the field goal unit out. Nope. It's 1st down, 1st down. All right. Here you go. There's a penalty. They're going to get a couple yards right there. Excuse me. It's going to be 1st down. There's a penalty on the previous play that's going to give them the 1st down. All right, hey. Hey, we got word from Quentin, our producer. He said, pickle juice, it does the thing. He said, mix it up with some Gatorade. That'll do the thing. Hopefully these trainers know that tidbit.
Well, I guess that helps his fingers punching those buttons down there.
I know he's cramping down there, punching those buttons, yelling in our ears. But, hey, we're going. We love to have you, Quentin. You're doing a great job in the truck.
Absolutely. They make us look much better than we are.
As we're getting a player dragged off the field right now. They got to
looks
carry
like
him.
cramps as well.
It's looking like nothing severe. They're walking him down, looking like he just got some cramps.
Let's pray that that's all it is, and he'll be okay as well. He go see Quinn down there in the truck and get back on the field.
Right. Go see Quinn. He'll get you that pickle juice and that Gatorade.
Mixture.
As we get 2nd and medium here, it's going to be a whistle before the action can start. It's going to be timeout, it looks like. Timeout, Vigor.
Yeah, Vigor says, hey, we want to hold them out. We want to maintain this shutout and hold them here.
All right, it's 21-0 here at Ladd-Peebles Stadium. It's the Battle of Pritchard. Vigor leads 21-0. You're watching MCPSSTV, High School Football's Game of the Week.
Ready to take your game to the next level? College sports mean tougher workouts, bigger goals. Many colleges and universities require student athletes to know and document their sickle cell trait status before participating in athletics. A simple, quick blood test can help you meet this requirement and prepare for the next level.
If you're an athlete headed to college, ask about getting tested for the sickle cell trait. Know your status, stay in the game, be heard.
Part of the experience of going to the Mobile Museum of Art is that it's there for everyone.
Art is there to inspire, to give you other perspectives, and to make you think outside of yourself.
The museum offers a critical service to the culture of the community.
It's providing the opportunity to have eyes open.
So I wasn't ready for my math test. Didn't know that it was going to come to this. I mean, it was just a phone call so I could get out of testing.
Threatening harm to a school is a crime. Think before you act. One moment of bad judgment can have lasting consequences.
Welcome back into the MCPSSTV High School Football Game of the Week. The Battle of Pritchard here. Vigor taking on Blount in Ladd-Peebles Stadium. It's a big-time rivalry game, playing at the beginning of the season. And, man, playing your rival at the beginning of the season, that's got to be something humping.
That's a little bit different, but this is how they decide to do it.
Fade ball in the end zone. There's going to be a flag looking like maybe PI is going to be the call.
A little bit of contact by the defense there. They were trying to play above the rim, the receiver was. Quarterback kind of threw it in his area. He wasn't able to come down with it because he had
pass interference on the defense.
And this Blount band is getting louder and louder by the seconds. They can feel it. I can feel the energy up in the press box. They're getting closer to that end zone. They're begging for a touchdown.
Blood's in the water, and the leopard is smelling it, huh?
They're smelling it all right, looking to eat some werewolves or wolves for some dinner. It's going to be 2nd and short. It's good. They can get a first down here in the red zone. We got a heavy formation here. It's going to be a run up the gut, but he's not going to get anywhere. He's trying to fight, but this Vigor defense, they're smelling that blood in the water, and they want to get after it.
Yeah, they met him right there at the line of scrimmage and said, set down, stop right here.
We're going to get third down at the line of scrimmage. They didn't get anywhere. That was a gain of 0. It's going to be third and short. Blount wants something here. Vigor's already used 2 of their timeouts here early in the second half. We've got about 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Blount still got all 3 of them. So if Blount scores right here, they're looking to make this a ball game.
Yeah, this has been the 14th play of the drive. Yeah, they're going to hurt themselves with early movement there on the man on the line scrimmage.
And you can
so
tell he's
back
disappointed. He's disappointed in that one. We saw it up here. He knew it down there. Like, man, we were this just right there.
Lack of concentration, anxious to move.
All right, to the snap. False start. Offense.
We've seen a lot of penalties in this game. You know, first game jitters. We heard Coach Jackson talk about it like, hey, we got to stop with these first game jitters. This time the penalty's on Blount. So Coach Smith, you know, they both got to execute on the penalty game a lot better. Make sure they're lined up. Make sure they don't jump. It's going to be third and medium right here for the Blount Leopards. Let's see if they can get it done.
Yeah, you got to know the play, know the snap, then move and play hard.
Snap looking to throw. He's just going to take off running. He's got room. Can he break some tackles? He's pushing the pile. Look at that QB push. That's going to be close to a first down. Are they going to give it to him?
Fourth down.
It's going to be fourth down. Defense makes a stop. Coach Smith's got a huge decision to make right here.
Yeah, he decided to take it himself, trying to work himself in there maybe, but didn't get it. There he comes.
Band is turning up right here. It's 4th and an inch, it looks like. If you're Coach Gus Smith, what are you going to do here?
I think knowing this guy, he feels like he could get a couple of inches down here, knocking on his goal post.
4th and short. I think the perfect decision is go for it right now. You had the middle of the third quarter speech, rallying the troops, getting your guys active. If you can get this first down on this 4th and short, especially on a good, great Vigor defense, the energy will be all in Blount's favor. We'll see if Blount can take it down and get a first down.
Timeout Blount. They want to think about it, discuss it, and then we'll see what the decision is here in just a few moments.
And they want to
big play in the football game, one of the biggest ones thus far.
Hey, and we mentioned both of these teams playing the rivalry game at the beginning of the season. You know a little bit about rivalries, and Crimson Tide alum played in the Iron Bowl many times. And, hey, I'm telling you what, what's the vibe like playing your rival at the beginning of the season than at the end?
I've never experienced that. I tell you what, that would be really weird if we had Auburn, Alabama in September rather than November like we normally see it. I mean, that would kind of be, I don't know, man. That would really be the climax of the season at the beginning of the season around these parts. But this is the way they decided to do it here. And we're seeing a big battle right here. And this is a crucial play for the Blount Leopards to see if they can stay in this game being down 21-0.
Crucial play right here. Crucial down. This has been a very, very long drive for the Blount Leopards. It's been taken out almost the whole entire third quarter here. And the fans are enjoying it right here. This guy's yawning right here. Come on, let's get some energy out there. Get off that cell phone. Get on your feet. Let's cheer these boys on.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's like, hey, come on, let's play football. I tell you one thing that's probably killing them, all the stoppages of penalties on top of the heat timeouts, on top of the team timeouts. It is just unreal how many times we've stopped the clock in this football game.
Right, it's 9:31 local time, Central Time here in Mobile, Alabama, Live People Stadium. Let us know where you're watching from down in the comments on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching at. And let's see if they can get this first down, and there's going to be some jumping, and that's not what you want to see.
I think this is encroachment, but we'll see what Run comes up with.
Both guys pointing the other way. You know, offense is saying, hey, that's defense. Defense saying, no, that's offense. We'll see what the ref says.
Yeah, because Run's got the final say on everything here.
And Hey, if Ron calls this a Blount first down, he's a Blount alum.
Yeah, well, he was standing in back. He's relying on his line judges to tell him what happened first. So they're having a huge discussion about it. And I tell you what, they taking so long, they can have a cup of coffee with it as well. Let's go ahead and get a call run and let's play football.
Yeah, let's see if they can bring a coffee up here to us up here too, huh?
Exactly.
Here we go. Let's see what the call is.
Prior to the snap, encroachment
Oh.
on the defense.
Wow. That's going to be
first down.
First down
Blount
for Blount. Blount's been getting a little bit lucky here, but hey, they're all the way down, about half the distance to go.
They'll take it. Now they got first and goal. They're in business. This can be make it a football game.
First and goal, heavy set. They're going to go heavy. They're running it in. Are they going to get the touchdown?
No,
They
looks
want
like
it.
they are short.
It's going to be short. This is going to be one of those drives where it's like O-line, D-line, trenches are going to win right here. I know you love these battles.
I do, and like you said, what is it? Lowest man wins?
Lowest man wins.
We're going to see right here who got the push. Struggling, straining. Held him out.
Barely 44 was right there to be able to put his body on him to avoid him stretching out in the end zone. Are we going to get another timeout right here?
I think we got another. Hopefully it's just a cramp.
Yeah, it looks. Hopefully it's a cramp. And it's 21-0 here at Live People Stadium in the Battle of Pritchard. You're watching MCPSS TV's High School Football Game of the Week. We'll see you after the break.
Did you know that missing 2 days of school per month has a negative effect on student achievement?
And that chronic absenteeism is negatively impacting
1 out of every 10 Alabama students.
Studies show students who are chronically absent are more likely to drop out of school. For every 1 day your child is absent from school, it takes 3 days for them to catch up.
So if I am not sick, make sure I'm at school, because missing school means missing out.
At Mobile County Public Schools, our facilities team keeps classrooms comfortable, lights on, and water running so students can focus on learning. Join the team that keeps our schools moving forward.
Welcome back here to Ladd Peebles Stadium. Blount looking to get a score here. It's going to be second and goal. Last year they played, they lost 21-6 to Vigor. And Blount looking to get more than 6 points here with a touchdown and a PAT afterwards. It's going to be second and goal.
Yeah, we're playing Gus ball now. Gus Smith said he wants to keep it tight, run it. And he's got a formation right now, a heavy run.
Late man
see if
running
he
on
try
the
it
field.
again.
They're going to hand it off. Is he going to get there? He's got to push, and they're going to call touchdown. Touchdown, Blount.
Turned right around, gave it to the up man to get that first man up into the line of scrimmage. I agree with him. Hey, no need of all that pistol stuff, snapping it back 5 yards and handing it off. Hey, get that quarterback under center, turn left or right and hand it to that big fullback. Let him push, struggle, and strain it into that end zone.
And we see the JROTC out here getting the push-ups in. Band's getting loud. Blount's on the board, 21-6. Let's see what happens with the PAT.
Let's see on the special teams if they can cap it off with a extra point.
All right, 21-6. Impending the PAT point after here. Let's see. This is last year's score, 21-6. Let's see if they can beat it, 21-7. A little shift.
See if they can get him to jump.
Gonna get it. Gonna kick it up, and that's gonna float in. Didn't have a lot on that kick, but it floated in.
That barely got over the tee right there. 16 plays, 83 yards, 1 yard TD run by the Blount Leopards.
Today's game is brought to you by Auto Compu. Looking for a winning career? Join Auto Compu in Calvert, the region's only stainless steel producer. Competitive pay, great benefits, paid training, and opportunities to grow. We're hiring now. Visit autocompu.com and build your future today. Today's game is also brought to you by RQ Performance. When it's time to compete, every detail matters. RQ Performance provides athletes and teams with uniforms designed for comfort, style, and performance. Better uniforms, better performance. Visit RQ Performance and get your team ready to perform. And man, Blount's finally got some points on the board. The momentum's getting up right here for Coach Gus Smith. And he's got his boys rallied. He's got the troops rallied. He's got the band rallied. He's got these fans rallied.
I mean, and he's got Taylor rallying up here in the press box. He's got him excited. And I'm excited too. And yeah, we're back to a football game here. You know, both of these schools are playing away from true home. But Blount's the home team tonight, but both amount of fans are showing up for both teams. So in terms of getting the momentum, it's just a matter of the players. It's not going to be whether the fans are behind them or not, because the fans are even and they're both away from home. So it's about making plays in between the white lines to gain momentum, maintain momentum, win the football game.
Neutral site game for both of these teams. Kick is up. Kick's going to be returned by Vigor. Can he find something? Running to the near sideline, going to get kicked out of bounds. Speaking of neutral side games, Alabama used to play this stadium for a neutral site, and their record in Ladd-Peebles Stadium, the Crimson Tide, they went 10-7-2 in games played at Ladd-Peebles Stadium.
Yeah, well, you know, this is, you want to say this is neutral, but anything in the state of Alabama state boundaries is going to be an Alabama home. I don't care where it is. There's people all over this state love the Crimson Tide, and the Crimson Tide loves its fans.
Right, and we got a neutral site game here. Battle of Pritchard is played here in Ladd-Peebles Stadium. It's going to be a good game. Vigor's offense finally getting the ball. What seemed like Blount had the football forever in the third quarter. Ball's going to be snapped. It's going to be run up the gut. He's got blockers. He's got room to go. Can he break a tackle? He's going to get drugged down. That's going to be a first down at about the 48-yard line.
Yeah, if Wayne Petway not grab him, he might be still running, but he grabbed him and slammed him down to the turf.
He slammed him down. You know, this Blount team, you can tell their defense is playing with some authority. They're playing with some aggressiveness. And let's see, 21-7, we got a little bit of a ball game here in Ladd-Peebles Stadium.
Absolutely.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
It's not over until it's over, and there's no fat lady warming up right now.
Let's see, going to be a throw. Nice throw, going to be able to complete it. Kenny, he held on to the football after the hit. That was a big hit laid on the receiver. It's lucky that he's able to hold on to that ball.
Yeah, that was a good route ran by him too, around that slant route. And that quarterback delivered the football with defenders all around him, but he got it delivered.
That's number 6, Zai Wilson. That kid may be tiny, he may be fast, but he proved that he can take some big hits.
Yeah, you got to be tough to play football. Football is not a game for the soft-hearted.
Yeah, it's going to be first down. Vigor really moving this offense right now, looking to answer the score that Blount had on the previous drive.
Let's see if Blount defense can play as well as their offense did to hold themselves into this football game.
Run up the gut. He's got blocking in front of him. O-line's doing a great job for Vigor, getting those pushes, able to let the running back get to the second level.
Yeah, that's not what you want as a Leopard team. You can't let him run up the teeth of our defense like that.
Third quarter, clock is ticking. Time is getting short. Fourth quarter almost here. Got about a minute left in the third. Blount and Coach Gus Smith, they're probably getting a little antsy, and they want that football back.
Absolutely, but you got to credit the Vigor offensive line. Boy, those guys are really getting some push up front, giving some space for that running back to navigate.
Indeed, it's going to be second and short. It's going to be a run up the middle. He's got a good hole to run up to. That's going to be a first down. Running back sees the hole, they go through the hole. And there's going to be a little bit extracurricular, and there's going to be a flag thrown.
Yeah, I was probably going to negate that run, but that was certainly, again, that offensive line giving him some daylight. And you can see that back just running to it there. You got defenders going backwards, and that's not what you want if you're a Leopard fan.
Not what you want, and great job by Demetrius Johnson, the running back, able to find the hole and run right through the hole.
But saw a little kick in there after the play was over. See what
after the play.
Ron Coleman, what after play?
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the white team.
Unsportsmanlike on the white team. There you go, on Vigor. They're going to move them all the way back. And You got to love this uniform matchup. The classic green and white of Vigor going against the true purple of this Blount Leopard team.
Yeah, they do look good out there, both teams. I like the helmets of both teams as well, with some color. But they've got to stop the penalties, because I tell you what, Ron used to be a principal. He's used to enforcing penalties. He's been doing it a lot tonight.
This Blount band is getting loud in front of us. It's gonna be looking like first and 10 on the play after the penalty. They're gonna be backed up to Blount's 39-yard line, 38, excuse me. It's gonna be first and 10. Let's see if Vigor can get it going. Snap underway. It's gonna be a run. He's not gonna get anywhere, but he's able to break a tackle, but not for long. He's gonna get drugged down. After he broke the tackle, he ran a little bit backwards. That's gonna be a loss of 2.
Yeah, it looks like he was going to break that tackle, but couldn't get out of the paws of that leopard there. Got held on to him. That linebacker shot the gap to kind of disrupt things in the backfield. And then he just gets slammed down right there by that young man, number 10. Fantastic defensive play.
Great job bringing the running back down. We've seen some great body contortion from the running back, Demetrius Johnson, number 1. And he was able to do something there, but not on that play right there. Just getting brought down.
He's pretty slippery, isn't he?
He is pretty slippery, and he can break tackles, but he can't break more than a couple. Once you get a couple in your face, you're going down. Ball snap, looking deep to throw. Flag on the field. Ball's going to be caught. What a catch, getting hit from the back just like that.
What a throw as well. That ball traveled a long way. I mean, about 40 yards to the outside there, but there's a couple of penalties afterwards. And we're going to have to get Mr. Coleman, the principal, to come in force again.
And we had some extracurricular after the play, after the catch, and we saw a flag in the backfield as well. False start, maybe offsides. And we'll see what the call is by the officials.
I mean, it has been what they like to say, plethora of penalties and flags tonight that we can't even have a football game that just flows.
A lot of flags out there. Willie Gasson might be out there throwing flags at this point.
And he's not even in town.
He ain't even in town right now. Hey, we love Willie. He's a great guy.
Absolutely. I'm just keeping the seat warm for Willie, and he shall return.
He shall return. You've been great, Vic. We appreciate you being here, man. 12 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you got number 2, I think. Came in there and did a little extra shove after things were settled. Got to learn to play while the play is playing and not after the whistle.
All right, we can take a look at it right here.
Yeah, you see number 2 makes the tackle. He gets up off the tackle. Yeah, there's a hit there and a hit there. And I think Ron was watching that in one of his cohorts.
Yep, he hit him with the old 1-2 punch to the back of the leg. And you can't do that in football. Maybe if you want to go to MMA or some wrestling, you can do that.
Right.
We got Ron with the call.
We have 2 fouls on the play against the offense. Illegal formation will be penalized first, 5 yards. Afterward, after the play, personal foul, 15-yard penalty against the offense. 20-yard penalty, 1 time down, first down.
All right, so we ended the 3rd quarter with this, so it's going to be an untimed down play, but all the way back here to the 40, both infractions against the Vigor Wolves.
Both of them against the offense, and man, they're pushing them all the way back. It's going to be 2nd and Airport Boulevard.
Yeah, the first things first, it was a mental penalty, and then the second thing was just ill-advised, I'll put it like that.
Right, ill-advised indeed, and Vigor's going to be taking this snap at the RSA Tower.
Yeah, they got to do better here.
Here we go, let's see what the play call is right there. 2nd and long, I think. Got to keep it on the ground. Don't want to try nothing too risky here. But we'll see what Vigor does. They're going to throw it, throwing a little short screen. Blount looking like they're going to get there. He's making some guys miss. He's going down the sideline. He breaks a few tackles. He's still going. He got the first down. Look at there.
Wow, what an effort by that kid on second and forever to keep his feet going and make a play like that.
And who else than Zai Wilson, Arkansas State commit. He's been all over the field tonight in the screen game, in the deep game, in every part of the offense. Every asset of the offense has been going on. He's shifty. He can make guys miss.
Great shot by our camera guy, seeing him right there. Just drive through that tackle there to move the sticks from way down yonder.
Yeah, moving the sticks.
And so they'll start the fourth quarter in good shape in their side of the field. They'll probably flip it here, right?
Yeah, we're starting the fourth quarter here shortly. We can see the fans. We can see a shot at the Vigor huddle. And they're really getting into it here. Vigor finally got some momentum going in the second half. Second half went underway. It looked like it was all Blount, but Vigor finally gets some momentum. Although they got a lot of penalties, they're still playing some good football regardless of the fact that, hey, they got a lot of mental errors.
Absolutely.
And we'll see Vigor in the huddle. What Coach Jackson's kind of rallying up the troops, trying to get the boys ready to play. They got a lot of studs on this offense. QB's been playing some great ball for Vigor. Finding their number one receiver, Zai Wilson. He's an absolute stud. And Zai, he's going to be a great player for Arkansas State in the future. He's been dominating this game so far. They're trying to flip the field right now. You can see old white hat Ron walking the ball slowly but surely down the field in Vigor's huddle. They're getting ready to play some ball. They want to come away with the win. And it's looking that way right now for the Vigor Wolves.
I'm telling you, that Blount's got to make a stand. And speaking of Blount, and you talk about not really an alumnus, but an old coach, Kevin Sigler, he's been texting me. I think he's tuning in, watching the game. He's coaching out at UTEP, all the way out there in El Paso, Texas. He's been keeping in what's going on and looking at his old guys and pulling for Blount as a former coach here. Former Alabama player as well. Also, he went to Shaw and came back to Mobile, coach with the Leopards. Then he moved up there with Coach Saban, and now he's got a career over there at UTEP. Been there the past 3 years coaching.
And look at there. They're getting ready to start the season pretty soon. As we're starting football right here, run up the gut. They're going to get some good pushing by the offensive line. It's going to be 2nd and 5 down at the 20-yard line. And there's a lot of good coaching that's came from Mobile over the years. You mentioned your guy. There's been so many great coaching staffs in this area to move up into some college ball. And, man, it's looking good right now for both of these coaching staffs. Coach Gus Smith's been great. Coach Jackson has been coaching a great team here locally. And the Battle of Pritchard still going on. 21-7, 2nd and 5.
Yes.
Taking a snap, looking deep. He's got someone. Ball tipped. No, can't get the pick. It's going to be dropped. You can tell number 14 is going to want that one back.
Yeah, the Vigor offensive player, he had a play on it, but then the Blount defender had a play on it. Neither one of them could haul it in. So the ball falls harmlessly to the ground. That gives Vigor a 3rd down opportunity to try to get back in the end zone.
And that was number 14, Keenan Ware, who had that pass breakup. He couldn't come away with the pick, though. But, man, there's a reason they're playing DB and not wide receiver.
Yeah, that's what they like to say. But I tell you what, I've seen some guys with some as good hands on defense as they are on offense.
Right.
But I tell you what, if I was Vigor, I'd find a way to get it into Wilson's hand right here. He's been the spark. He's been the fire. He's been the snap and the crackle for these Wolves.
Here we go.
On the offense.
Man, another penalty on this Vigor Wolves offense. That's got to be up there at 20 now, huh?
It's definitely double digits for certain.
It's number 17 penalty. And, man, that's got to be some type of record. I don't know what the record is for penalties in a game for this Vigor team, but 17?
Yeah.
Man, first game jitters.
Yeah, Coach Jackson's got something to coach up on, and this will be definitely it because he, I'm sure, is not excited about that. He's going to talk to these guys about concentration and doing things the way they should be done.
Throw deep, looking for the fade ball, jump ball in the end zone. Did he make the catch? Ref's going to get together. They're saying catch. What a grab by that guy. number 13, that's Terrell Prince. We haven't called his name a lot. It's been the Zion Wilson show so far, but Prince showing you why he's the Prince, soon to be the king.
He's slipping around out there doing his thing, right?
Great play right there by the receiver. You know, you love the one-on-one matchup, saying, I trust my guy to win the ball, and you trusted Prince to come away with that catch. It's going to be 1st and goal on the 10-yard line for the Vigor Wolves. Ball snapped. Run up the gut. He's moving it left. He's got room, but he's going to get brought down by the linebackers here in Blount. In Live People Stadium. Battle of Pritchard still going on. It's going to be 2nd and medium. 21-7, 11 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Blount's itching for that football back, but their defense got to make a stand.
Yeah, for a second there, he turned on the speed. I thought he had something going over there with a couple of blockers, but the Leopard defenders stopped him.
He turned on the turbos there. It looked like he may have got something, but good defense by Blount, staying in front of him, making sure he's not going anywhere. It's going to be 2nd and goal for the Wolf Pack. Gonna hike the ball. It's going to be a run. He's running up the gut. Can he push forward? There's going to be some guys in there, and they're going to bring him down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Running back almost got in there. That's number 1, Demetrius Johnson. Running game's been working for Vigor this drive.
Yeah, he had a convoy in there, but then just kind of lost his convoy, and then it started to be Leopard defenders in the way they held him short.
Held him short. It's going to be 3rd and short right here. Let's see if Vigor can punch it in. There's going to be a flag on the play. Don't tell me this one's against Vigor.
What do we got? Run. I think this one's going to be against Blount. Is it a legal substitution?
That's what it looked like, a legal substitution on Blount.
Too many men on the field.
He said, let's run the play clock. Let's get it going. And there ain't much for that ball to move, so I guess they're just moving it about 1 inch up.
Referee just really come up and touch it.
There you go. And, man, all you got to do, give it to the running back, get that offensive line to push forward and get scoring. This is that battle of the trenches we've been talking about. Looks like there's going to be a timeout on the field.
Against timeout for Blount, they want to think about it and make sure they get the right defense call.
Right defense out here. 21-7 Battle of Pritchard here at Live People Stadium. You're watching MCPSSTV High School Football Game of the Week.
At Bishop State Community College, we're not just about sports. We're about shaping futures. Our athletes aren't just players. They're true student athletes, excelling both on and off the court. And their hard work doesn't end when the game does. Because at Bishop State, we dominate the books.
And we dominate the ball.
Get it.
Looking for a rewarding career in manufacturing? Join our team at Otokumpu in Calvert, the only stainless steel producer in the region. We offer competitive pay, full benefits, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. Be part of a collaborative team where safety comes first. We're hiring for mechanics, electricians, engineering, and entry-level operator roles. Whether you're starting out or bringing experience, this is your opportunity to grow. Apply today at otokumpu.com and build your future with us.
And welcome back into Live People Stadium, MCPSSTV High School Football Game of the Week. Vigor leads 21-7 against Blount in the Battle of Pritchard. And we've been talking about some famous alums recently. How about Willie Anderson from Vigor, legendary offensive tackle in the NFL, 4-time Pro Bowler with the Bengals. That ball is going to be fumbled, but hey, we're going to get a flag on the field. It's going to be probably the 100th flag we've seen.
Yeah, I tell you what, Ron's having a show.
False start.
Man.
On the offense.
It's going to set them back. But, yeah, Willie Anderson, very famous guy, spends plenty of time with the Cincinnati Bengals, beating my Pittsburgh Steelers. Great guy, great man, and he represents the Vigor alumnus and Pritchard, city of Pritchard, very well. Good, big man. Should be in the Hall of Fame of the NFL. I think he'll be the next Hall of Famer from Mobile. I really do.
Let's see. That should be a good one. We love the Mobile talent here. Going to take the snap. Looking to pass. Got someone deep. That's going to be a catch. Is he going to hold on to it? They're going to say yes, touchdown, Vigor.
Yeah, that number 6 there looks like he just ran a quick out. The quarterback rolled that way. That's that guy, Zaire Wilson again.
That's that man, Arkansas State commit. Arkansas State is going to be lucky to have him out there. He's a speed demon. He's able to get quick routes, that out route right to him. The crowd's loving it. We're going to see if they can get this PAT right through the uprights. It's 27-7 right here, pending the PAT for Vigor. 9:30 to go in the fourth.
I would tell that Arkansas State Alumni Association to really get their pocketbook open for this young man if they're going to maintain him.
Got to raise some money for their NIL fund
Absolutely.
up there at Arkansas State, because Zai's going to want some of that.
And he deserves it.
As we're waiting for the kick to go underway. Here we go, we're set. And there's a whistle. We'll have.
Yeah, they're going to make it a little tougher on themselves with backing it up.
It's going to be 11 o'clock by the time we get out of here with all these flags. Hey, at least we know the officials are throwing flags and they're doing their job out there.
Yeah. Wow.
175 yards and penalties.
I think that's unheard of.
That's,
I don't know if
crazy.
I've ever heard that one.
Extra point up, and that is going to be good. 28-7, Vigor's up in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back after this. You're watching MCPSS TV High School Football's Game of the Week.
Ready to take your game to the next level? College sports mean tougher workouts, bigger goals. Many colleges and universities require student athletes to know and document their sickle cell trait status before participating in athletics. A simple, quick blood test can help you meet this requirement and prepare for the next level.
If you're an athlete headed to college, ask about getting tested for the sickle cell trait. Know your status, stay in the game, be heard.
I started here a little over 12 years ago as an intern. I knew from day one that this was the place I wanted to be. I love school-based therapy because we are able to be there right in their environment. We're able to see the difference that's made. It is so awesome to be able to see these kids come in with the challenges that they have and see those changes firsthand is just so exciting and so awesome. If you are about caring, that is the very heart of Alta Point. Please come join our team. I'm Rebecca Blaylock, and I have found my calling at Alta Point Health.
Do you feel alone, overwhelmed, or helpless?
There's hope, there's hope. Call or text 988.
You don't have to face your crisis alone. If you need a safe space to talk with a trusted adult for support, reach out to your school counselor.
Do you need help to make it through everyday struggles?
Do you need someone to talk to? Call or text 988. Your social emotional wellness is worth it.
Remember, there's hope, there's help.
Welcome back in MCPSS TV High School Football Game of the Week. Battle of Pritchard here in Ladd-Peebles Stadium. Vigor just had a long drive scoring there, 28-7. And man, Vigor's dominating this scorebook, but man, penalties have been killing them.
They're dominating that category as well. I think it was 140 for Vigor. We're approaching 200 yards penalty combined out of these both teams.
Kick is up. Blount's going to take it. There's going to be another whistle on the field. There's going to be another flag. There is another flag.
Yes, it is. This is certainly turned into a flag fest, and we're early.
That's the kicking team.
That's another one against Vigor. We're early in the fourth quarter, and it's 10 o'clock, and the flags are continuing.
Yep, they sure are. Ron's making these kids earn it. He's making these kids learn how to play football. I mean, hey, I tell everyone in high school football, there could be a flag thrown on every play. But, hey.
We're seeing 2 per play.
We're seeing 3 per play at this point. But, hey, we're bringing you the action here in Ladd-Peebles Stadium as we're going to retry the kick, moving them back. Maybe Blount can get the ball in some better field position. Let's make sure everyone's lined up, Vigor.
The Don't go until the ball is kicked. Don't pass it until the ball is kicked.
Right. Looking for it. Here you go. Kick. A little knuckleball. It's going to bounce. Are they going to take it? They are. Blunt's going to take it. Let's see where he can go. And he's not going to go anywhere. A lot of white jerseys right there. He's going to run right into him.
Yeah, Vigor's right there to meet him, staying in the lane, confident and content, integrity, no mistakes, not making special teams special.
Yep, and Vigor leads 28-7. Blount's chances of winning this game are looking pretty close to 0% right now. But if you're Coach Gus Smith, what are you saying to your team down this many points in Live People Stadium in this big rivalry game environment?
Well, just like he said, going into this second half, you got to play with some pride, show yourself, and still finish the football game. I mean, he don't want this crowd to see them get totally embarrassed. You got to play with effort through the whistle, through the end of the game. And I'm certain that he's conveyed that to these players. We saw him rally them up there early, mid-third quarter. That's the conversation that was being had.
And the score's not in your favor for Blount right now, but you got to love what you've seen out of Coach Gus Smith. This defense has made some plays. The offense has also made some plays, but this Vigor team's number 2 for a reason.
Yeah, and they're showing why they're a number 2. Just got to clean up the penalties. That's ridiculous.
Just run up the gut behind this offensive line. It's not going to go anywhere. And we mentioned earlier in the broadcast this Blount team, they got a pretty good offensive lineman on their team. He is a West Virginia commit, Tristan Harden Roberts. That's right, Tristan Harden Roberts. He's a great player for this team. He's wearing number 71 on the offensive line and number 0 for Vigor. That's chicken. And he's been looking good out there tonight.
Yeah, he's been a leader on defense and, showing them, hey, this is how we play football, but they got to clean up all the unnecessary errors, shooting themselves in the foot with penalties. And I'm sure Coach Renato Jackson's going to get that cleaned up between game 1 and 2.
Second down, looking to pass, and there he is, chicken. He said, I'm going to fry you up.
Right there. He's adding some hot sauce to himself right there, slamming the quarterback down, showing you why he's a top recruit and Texas recruit. And try to outbid Texas, if you will. Not going to happen.
We can take a look at the Vigor coaching staff. They still mad. They up 28-7, and they're like, hey.
We're not content with this.
We're not content. You can see Chicken coming in there.
Coming in there and wrapping him and slamming him down right there.
Little bit of help, but Chicken can handle it himself, and he's ready to get a good season for Vigor, maybe win a state championship after Vigor went last year just to get shut out. But these guys are hungry and ready for something else. They're up 28-7 here. Pressure in the quarterback's face. He's going to roll out. He's going to set his feet. He's going to lob up a prayer, and that's going to be picked off by Vigor.
Yes, number 4 saw that hanging up in the air and said, hey, I will take that if you're going to gift it to me. I think that is Rashad Walls.
Number 4, Rashad Miles, is at the rover position. So he's kind of just scanning out there in the field, watching the QB's eyes, and QB rolls out the pocket. He just sends a prayer up to the gods, and he says the football gods are not in its favor. That's going to be picked off by number 4.
Yeah, so Vigor gets the football back, gives them an opportunity to get some more penalties.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Vic. 1st and 10 for Vigor. 4th quarter here. Blount couldn't get anything done on offense. Interception there on their last drive. Vigor scored on their last drive. Let's see if they can keep the ball moving. 7:30 to go in the 4th quarter, 1st and 10. Ball snap, looking to throw outside. Number 15 is going to get the catch. That's going to be about a gain of 7. And they're going to move the ball a little bit. Nice catch right there. And
Anthony Gill did a good job to get that ball delivered out there. It's from the middle of the field. Paul traveled a long way, 30 yards in the air, but he got it completed.
That was number 13 on the catch. Prince had a touchdown reception earlier as well. 2nd down.
Give him a king.
Going to be run up the middle, and he's not going to get nowhere. You need to sign that defensive lineman to WWE. He pulled out that Brock Lesnar suplex.
He definitely zipped in there and souplayed him, as we would say back in the day. You don't know what that is, do you?
I don't. We call it a suplex now, but hey. It's
That may be the correct term. It's been so long since I've used it.
Here we go, 3rd down. Vigor looking for something out here. Looking to pass. Looking to throw outside. He's wide open. Did he catch the ball or did it hit the ground first? They're going to say
I think he's going to say it's a catch.
Catch. There we go. Move them chains.
And he kicked the sticks there with that turnaround route. He just ran out there. Even though he lost his footing, he still kept his concentration on the football. Good play by this young man as we see it here. Kind of short on at the quarterback, but the receiver helped his quarterback right there by turning around, getting his hands up under the football.
Right, great job getting his hands under the football. That's Jai Brown, number 9, with the catch. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. We're going to sit at the break. You're watching the MCPSSTV High School Football Game of the Week.
Do you have a student who would benefit from a more flexible learning schedule? The MCPSS Academy of Virtual Learning was created for you. It's reimagining education for independent, motivated, responsible learners in grades 6 through 12. Students can take regular, honors, AP, or dual enrollment courses all at their own pace. And virtual learning doesn't mean isolation. Our teachers know their students and frequently work with them one-on-one. Are you ready to learn your way? Visit our website, mcpssvirtuallearning.com.
Your experience is valuable, and now it pays. Have you taught at a private school, another district, or even retired from teaching? Mobile County Public Schools is now offering higher pay for your previous experience. That means you can step into the classroom at a higher pay level because your experience matters. Don't let your hard work go unrecognized. Apply today and start earning what you've worked for. Visit mcpss.com/job opportunities for more information.
They may not stand at the front of the classroom, but they make learning possible every single day. HVAC technicians, electricians, plumbers, carpenters. Their work keeps students safe, comfortable, and ready to learn. Join the backbone of Mobile County Public Schools. Great pay, great benefits, real purpose.
And welcome back into the action here. Just missed a play. 1st and 10. Gave it off to the running back. He was able to break free, get a 1st down for the Vigor Wolves. They're going to move them chains right there. And what a play by the running back, getting that 1st down, able to break out to the outside, move the chains. Vigor's looking to score right here.
Anthony Gill having a pretty good game so far, 15 of 24, 190 yards, 3 TDs. If he could just get them all playing together as an offense, without the mental errors.
Without the mental errors, another flag on the field. Just bring it down to the ref, see what he's got.
It needs a substitution with the offense.
And again, they had too many or too less on the field or somebody covering up.
And next Friday, August 28th, we're going to be having a good game. Davidson and LaFleur going at it.
Oh, that is going to be a nice one right there.
It's going to be 1st and long here for Vigor. Looking to throw. He's going to throw the ball deep. He's got his man beat. Can he make the catch? It looks like he did.
Right there at the boundary, and the refs are, yep, it look like they're moving them forward. Man, what a pass. That rainbow there. Got both feet in, or one in at least. Let's take a look at it.
That was number 13, Terrell Prince, the junior.
He
got his man beat.
Right there, it is his feet in. Let's see. Yeah, I see one.
There's one. All you need is one here in high school football.
Yeah, he got it done.
There we go. That'd be a high school and college catch. There we go. It's going to be a run up the gut. Is he going to get there? Blount meets him. He's going to push in, and that's going to be a
2nd down.
2nd down. Man, I thought he got in there. He got a push right underneath, but it's going to be short.
Yeah, he definitely made a cut there. Back against the grain, you thought he was going to get in there, but the defender came up there, made the play, made the stop. Let's see right here. That cut we thought was going to get in there. He's struggling right on 1st.
That was awfully close, but hey, the ref's got a good shot down there.
Was this a turnover? It looks like the defenders are saying it was a turnover. Did the ball pop loose in there? It's a little tight.
Let's take a look.
I know they were pulling on it. Looks like the Leopards may be coming in. Yeah, this shot right here, he's trying to stretch it out, and ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground right there. Yeah, if you're going, you can see the ball coming out. Go take it back, and the ball's right here on the ground.
Punches out right there. There we go.
Yep, that's football right there on the ground, right there. See it from the telestrator. The Leopards come up with them, turn them back. Touch back, got the ball on the 20.
It's going to be heavy formation. We're going to run it again with the Leopards. Not going to get anywhere right there. And a great turnover. This Blount defense, although the score is not in their favor, it's 28-7. The defense led up 28 points. They've come up with some big turnovers. If only this offense can help the defense out.
Absolutely. That's the way it's been for this Leopard team. You know, they've had the big turnover. We saw the interception earlier. They turned the Wolves away right there on the 1 yard line here. Just got to get some points on the board to win the football game. Just can't just play between the 20s.
Right, and we've seen some very good games here in the Battle of Pritchard. 1998 Battle of Pritchard. Blount won that one 21-13. And here it goes. It's going to be a quarterback. It's going to have the ball. He's just going to take off. He avoided a couple big pressures there. It's going to be third down.
Yeah, he just kind of got shot at from all different angles, and he decided to take off, see if he can get all he could get, because pressure was bearing down on him heavy.
And in that 1998 season, Blount went on to win a state championship after beating Vigor in the Battle of Pritchard right there. And we're going to have third and long here for Blount.
It seems like that was probably from one of the Ben Harris years.
Third and long here for Blount. They're going empty. Have we seen empty any time this game for the Leopards?
They're starting to sense the urgency now.
And he just got nailed, and there's a flag on the field. There's a reason they don't go empty.
They don't execute that well, huh?
They don't execute it. And we're in Ladd Peoples Stadium. There's been a lot of historic events happen here at Ladd, including a lot of musicians. Jimmy Buffett came here in 1999, July 29th. And, you know, he's got some great songs, Margaritaville, Cheeseburger in Paradise. I'm going to need a margarita if they keep throwing flags up here, huh?
5 men in the backfield. This offense declines.
They're going to decline that penalty. Keep it on fourth down. Elvis Presley and Jimmy Buffett both have performed in this stadium. And there's been a lot of history here in Ladd Peoples Stadium, including the Battle of Pritchard.
Yeah. The Battle of Pritchard. City of Pritchard in the city of Mobile. Bit of an oxymoron.
It's going to be fourth down, and hey, it's looking like they're keeping the offense on the field. Blount ain't got nothing to lose. Let's see what they can do. Nothing. Quarterback's going to take off. He's going to try to make someone miss. He's going to tiptoe. And hey, he tried to make something happen, but
he got close to it. I don't know if he got there.
He reached out. He knew where it was. Can the quarterback get the first? They're moving the chains.
Kick the sticks and get the first down, man. What an effort by that young man. He's not giving up.
What an effort by the young man. We got Davison and LaFleur next Friday, August 28th at 7 p.m. Make sure to watch wherever you're watching us at. That'll be a good game. Both teams pretty good this season, and it's going to be week 2, so all the jitters out the way. There's big improvements from week 1 to week 2 always.
You'll start to see the real football teams at that point. You are what your record is. I think that got away from him. It may have been an interception. Oh, no, they say incomplete pass.
That would have been something, a D-line interception. You would have loved to see that one, huh?
I would love to see that. I'm telling you, but kind of got away from the quarterback there. He didn't. I don't think he got complete control of the football, and it just floated out of his fingers.
It's going to be second down.
Right here. Yep, he did not. He was trying to do something real quick out there.
He'll try to do something a little fancy, and these Vigor Wolfpack fans are out here, and they ain't looking too excited because, hey, it's 28-7. And, I mean, hey, we still got 3 minutes. Let's go. Let's see if Blount can put a touchdown on the board. This quarterback can play with some heart, and we're going to have a run up the middle. It's going to break off. He's going to break to the outside. He's going to get tripped up right there. That's going to be number 5, on the tackle. Nice job getting extended, getting a hold of the legs of the player. That's Isaac McNeil. Isaac McNeil, we haven't called his name much at the beginning of the game, and right now, this kid is a good player. He's an Auburn commit, War Eagle. I know you don't like to hear that, huh?
I'll tell you what, though, with that kid made a War Eagle play for certain right there.
Oh, yeah.
Showing why he is a commit to the Auburn Tigers.
It's going to be 3rd and long right here for the Blount Leopards. They want to come away with something, 28-7, not going Blount's way. But although the score may not seem like it, a lot of positive to come away with by this young and inexperienced Blount team.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be another screen, and that's not going to be caught right through the receiver's finger. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, well, lost the concentration of the football right there. Didn't catch it.
And we can see
Hopefully
some guys
big man's
limping.
okay there. Yeah, those cramps, I'm sure is starting to take its toll here late in the 4th quarter. It's part of the football game, getting yourself in condition from the training that you were doing in the summer. It's a little bit different, Taylor, from running those gassers and running those sprints and running those laps to playing out here on the football team with full pads, helmets, shoulder pads, thigh pads, knee pads.
Right, it's the first time these kids have had full contact since last season, and some of these kids starting for the first time haven't even had that contact since. And we've had a good game here tonight. Battle of Pritchard, energy's been high. The band's still playing. They ain't stopped all day. I feel like they've been grooving and jiving all night long.
They're not tired yet.
They ain't tired yet. Y'all missed a good halftime show.
Good gospel halftime.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was fantastic.
They brought that gospel boogie down here in Ladd Peebles Stadium in downtown Mobile to take a look at the Blount team. It's good to see everyone doesn't have their head down and disappointed. These kids, they're tired. They're like, come on. It's all right. They know they got a long season ahead. And although they're disappointed, they're not going to come out here with the W. 2:14 left to go. It's looking unlikely for Blount. But these kids, they got a lot to play for, a long season ahead of them. And they look decent. A lot of turnovers on the defense. The QB can show he can sling it. They just got to execute the little things better. Running game's been decent. They had one really good touchdown drive to begin the 3rd quarter, and that's the best their offense has looked. But their defense has looked pretty good. This Vigor offense is just able to beat them over the top. They got a great young wide receiver. Well, I say young. He's a senior. He's going to be young when he gets to college, and he's going to be a dog for Arkansas State and Zy Wilson.
Yeah, they've got some players on their side of the football defensively, and they got a player that showed out offensively. So it's like you said, it's a long season. This is the first ball game. This is the bragging rights game. You hate to lose it, but there's plenty more to play. You just got to get better every week.
It's going to be a punt going deep. It's going to be caught. He's looking to take it off. He's going down the field. He's cutting inside, and he's got green grass in front of him. 10, 5. He's saying, night, night. We're going home. Zy Wilson, he's got a limp in his leg. He's carrying this team on his back.
I'll tell you what, Taylor, is it going to be hard to pick the player? Is it going to be hard to pick player of the game?
Oh, it ain't going to be hard. We know who it is. That guy, number 6, Zy Wilson.
Do I have a prayer for the Vigor defense at all, the unit? I don't think so.
I don't think so. We got a flag on the near side. So
Uh-oh.
hopefully that big return ain't going to come all the way back.
Yeah, let's see. Keeping Run busy.
Just pick it up, call it off. Let's give Zy Wilson this big-time
Nope,
play.
he's going to give him a block in the back, bringing it back.
Man, and what a big-time explosive play. Just to be sent home, we're taking a look at it right here. His point to the sky said, we're going home. We got it. We're winning this battle, Pritchard. He's carrying the team on his back.
I hope he didn't pull his hamstring right there. Well, he's got enough energy to dance.
Oh, yeah,
so maybe he was just dancing it out.
Oh, yeah, he was doing the old fake hamstring injury celebration. You know, these kids got all kinds of celebrations out there. And it's going to be.
But, you know, I tell you what, and, I got my MVP vote as well for Ron Coleman because he has really stole the show.
Yeah,
he's got his arm is in good shape as well with these flags.
If we could give a player of the game to the official, Ron Coleman would get that player of the game. But, hey.
He would take it.
Zy Wilson's looking like the player of the game for this Vigor team. Run up the middle, breaking some tackles. He's going to get close to the first down. And there's been some good plays from all these wide receivers all across Vigor's team. We've had, of course, the man Zai Wilson, Arkansas State commit. Terrell Prince, he's got a touchdown reception. He made some pretty good catches here, number 13. So both of these wide receivers are looking really good, and also G. Brown made some good catches. Demetrius Johnson, number 1, the running back for Vigor, has been really good. This Vigor offense has really exploded. But my offensive picks, man, they got to be Zai Wilson and Terrell Prince. They both had really good receiving games for this Vigor team, and those are my 2 picks for the player of the game.
I can see, and I'm going to have to concur with the Wilson kid.
They've been good out here. 2nd and short, it's going to be a run up the middle. And this Vigor team is looking to put the pedal to the metal. They want to finish this game out strong, and we're winding down to the final seconds of this game, 45 seconds and counting. It's going to be a first down. Move the chains.
And I think Coach Renato Jackson will be content to try to let these be the last couple of plays. Keep the ball on the ground. Let's run it and get out of here. Head back to Pritchett and celebrate. Shake these guys' hands. Good sportsmanship. See them in Sunday school tomorrow in church and say, I got you.
Hey, they better
we
come
won. And we'll see you next year.
Hey, they better come to Sunday school tomorrow after that gospel halftime performance
Absolutely.
we had. And, man, we had a great game out here in the Battle of Pritchard, 28-7. Vigor is winning this game. They're going to come away with the big-time win. And, man, what a game we have had here in historic Ladd-Peebles Stadium. Number 2, Vigor wins this game 28-7, the MCPSS High School Game of the Week. Great crowd, great atmosphere, but Vigor coming away with the win.
Yeah, Vigor showing why they're number 1, and Blount showing that they need some work, and they'll get it going and they'll get it corrected. But right tonight, it was Vigor's night, and on the shoulders of that guy's eye. I mean, he just made play after play, explosive play after play, splash after splash, that just kept the edge going and kept the pedal to the metal for the Vigor Wolves. It was hard for Blount to overcome.
Right, Vigor put the pedal to the metal, as you said. Zai Wilson, one of the best players on this team. Terrell Prince also did pretty good in the wide receiver game. Vigor has a loaded offense, and their defense is even more loaded.
Yeah, the defense is nasty as well, led by number 0 there that's heading over to Texas and try to outbid them, as I say, for his services. But he is a good player, and he was a leader on the defense, making play after play, tackles for loss, pressuring the quarterback the few times that they try to run the football. So you got to give it to the Vigor Wolves tonight. They did a good job. Blount just got a little work to do, and they'll do it. Vigor's got a little work, too. As we talked about, they won the penalty contest. I mean, unheard of amount. But I'm sure they'll get that corrected between the first and second game.
Yes, we'll see the final game stats in a minute, seeing those penalty stats. And, man, Vigor had a ton of them. But Vigor still comes away with the win. But if they keep having those penalties, these future games, it's going to bite them in the butt, and they better fix that stuff.
Yeah, that mental stuff will be a bug for them, but I got confidence in their coaching staff. This team knows what they need to do to get to the championship. They were there just last year, and they want to build on that momentum. And then you're right, they've got to correct those penalties if they're going to win a championship, and that could put them in, in peril in some of the games if they don't get it cleaned up.
Right, and we have an exciting game next week. Davidson is taking on LaFleur. That's going to be a great game next Friday here, the MCPSS High School Football Game of the Week. That'll be Friday, August 28th at 7 p.m. right here on the MCPSSTV network. Wherever you're watching now, you can watch that game next Friday. I'll have the call. And 28-7, Vigor wins. That'll be it for us here in Ladd-Peebles Stadium. You've been watching MCPSSTV High School Football's Game of the Week.